Folks, welcome back to Loud Equals Funny. You may, if you're watching us on camera, notice we got something going on this time. Not going to mention it for the audio listeners.
You know how it
Yeah,
is.
obviously.
Yeah,
well,
obviously.
no. I'll just mention.
Audio
Obviously,
listeners don't get the context. Sorry.
I'll just spoil it. We're talking about our friend Aimbot. Well,
Hey, Aimbot. How you doing, buddy?
It's pretty good.
It is. Welcome to episode 48. Got that right this time, I believe? All right.
yay!
Woo!
We
A
didn't
very low
screw up
bar.
The episode number. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the best thing that we can do to start out the episode.
Exactly.
All right, I think we're getting rid of these things now.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't see
I
yeah.
can't see shit.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, that's
How we
fine.
doing, boys? Yeah, we had glasses on for the audio
Hey.
listeners. We were introducing
Yeah.
our friend, someone who will hopefully be a friend to you, listener, Aimbot. Aimbot, introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone, or morning, depending on when you're listening. I go by Aimbot in the server, and a server that we inhabit. And I got that name by crushing nerds in Halo.
That's true.
And
He's pretty
they
good.
He's good at
decided
Halo.
the powers that be decided to apply a moniker, and now it's just stuck. And honestly, it's like nicknames in real life. The names you're given are better than the names you choose for yourself. So,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
I was gonna ask actually. Weren't you Aimbot to begin with on the server?
No?
No.
No. I was
Huh.
about meet 1,000.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm not
I
even
see.
sure what that's a reference to.
It's not a reference to. I tried to think I was making a name to like watch a buddy stream on Twitch and like comment, and I was trying to think of a name, and I was just like, I love brisket and barbecue chicken, and so that's meat. And then I think it'd be funny to like have it be an imaginary number, and it's just a number that can only be conceptualized and conveyed through meat. So
I would
like
eat
that.
meat 1,000 chickens. Like if I
Right.
could have meat 1,000
Oh, yeah.
foods, I would have that.
It sounds like it has a lot more protein. I like that.
It'd be pretty fucking dope.
It would.
Very calorie dense. You
It,
wouldn't have
it,
to eat much of it to get full.
it kind of reminds me of, you ever see that game, Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades? The VR game?
VR one.
Yeah. You'll like this, because it's half of a gun simulation and half a game where you shoot hot dogs. It's all in VR, though.
I love everything I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's... I'll pull up a quick trailer and let Tristan pull it up real quick, but...
Yeah, we gotta
so we can do that now.
pull up the.
I like that the
screen.
whole like format of the podcast shifted in the last couple episodes. It's great.
It kind of did.
I mean, it's similar, but it's like we got some extra beans.
And in honor of the gay.
Oh yeah, happy
there's a
gay,
glass of
everyone.
hashtag red wine, except maybe hashtag men, hashtag yep, hashtag I'm gay.
Happy
Shout
game
out-
on, folks.
Happy
Shout out to
birthday
all
to
the
all
gay-
the gays.
Shout out to all the gay homies out there.
Hell yeah, boys. Boys who
All
like
of the
boys,
other-
girls who like girls, all that.
Yeah. Queers for Palestine, them too.
Them too.
And the
Um,
doctor.
That's
All right,
Yeah,
let's pull
and
up.
GTA 7 or whatever.
Silent Hill 2. Yeah, there's some Silent Hill 2 discourse. We'll talk about that.
Well, we'll get to that.
I didn't
thing
watch
later.
those. I didn't watch those.
This is not a trailer. This is a
Yeah.
1-minute video that I think AIM will very much enjoy. And it's a man building a gun and fighting off a home invasion.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And this is all in VR.
Now we've spoken before. You and Aimbot and Bane have a classic tradition of looking at terrible guns that Bane has in a video game.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Aimbot just laughing at how bad they are and cringing, and this just reminds me of that.
Oh, yeah. At times it feels like I'm traumatizing the poor guy, really. It's like...
It's one of those things where like I can't imagine actually playing a modern Call of Duty with the gun knowledge I have now. It would just be like I feel like I'm committing a serious crime.
Yeah, I just consider them like... I don't consider them like realism. I just consider them like 80s action movies, where it's like, the guns don't work on real logic, and they don't even kind of look like real guns sometimes.
How many times did he not have to reload after 12 shots with that Glock? Oh my god, this is sick.
Yeah.
Yo, they turn. Oh my god, he's just chunking. Oh my god, they're hot dog thin
Yep,
too. This
yep.
rules. Holy shit!
They've
This
even
is
got a
just making
knockoff
me-
TF2.
This is just making me feel very sad that I can't play this video game. But
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, There is some one-handed, like, they have accessory stuff for this game, I think.
I thought you were going to bring up one-handed VR video games, Bane.
Well, no, they have, like,
I mean,
accessibility
I'm sure there are some, you know.
Yeah. It's known in the community as H3 VR. It's a lot of fun. It's one of my most.
Finally, I can kill Ethan Klein in a video game, just the way I was meant.
Can I drive the Oscar Mayer wiener and run over glowing hot dogs?
No, but you can make them glow and then put them in traps.
Okay, that rocks.
All right.
It's a good time.
Close enough.
It's a good time. But yeah, it's
pretty cool.
They've got so many like different unique guns. Not Forgotten Weapons. The Royal Armory guy. You might.
Yeah. His video game gun series. Yeah.
Yeah, he's reacted to some of the guns that are like the absurd, weird, and rare guns that are in this. Because there's rare shit too. This guy's just fucking around with a shotgun and having fun. You know.
I do love how with some of these like less known video games, a lot of these like indie releases and VR releases, how so many of them seem to get so much right about guns where AAA releases just don't.
Well, they don't really try to, I don't think.
It's just the passion.
It's
also funny,
I guess.
Well, it's also like VR inherently like lends to simulation because you're simulating hand movement, so you may as well kind of just go in on it.
That's fair, yeah.
But then there's some games that also do fuck up guns. Of a Medal of Honor game kind of fucked up a lot of the assault rifles. I remember that.
I mean, a lot of those like Call of Duties and whatnot, they just, I mean, they know that their audience is like 8-year-olds.
Well, also, they're built off of airsoft guns usually. Like they'll model airsoft weaponry more often.
It's so much cheaper.
It's cheaper, and then now in California they have some sort of weird. It's the California law, but of course it's weird. Where like if you mark it with weapons, you have to like pay a certain tax. So that's why a lot of games are not using like for like I'm trying to compare it with COD. Like they'll use AK-47 because it's like a catch-all term now in a weird way, but they won't like license Mossberg. And then if they take like a weapon that's like an ACR, they'll call it something different to get around. It's fucking weird.
I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't want to have like a Gran Turismo kind of thing going on for guns.
Oh, they did for a bit. The original Modern Warfare 3, there were the ACR had the Remington logo right on that side. It was licensed and everything.
Well, yeah, with the fact that, well, I mean, if you're playing a game like Grand Theft Auto where it's a sandbox and like it's in terms of your amount of like active freedom of what you can pursue and do in those games and like Grand Theft Auto, I can see the case similarly for how they rename their vehicles for not attributing specific company names to the guns in the game.
Imagine
it kind of makes sense.
Imagine being Rockstar though and trying to license that. They would get another Jack Thompson like that. They'd Thanos a Jack Thompson into existence. It'd be
with the breadth of the types of vehicles that they have in those games, their licensing would eclipse so many other departmental budgets.
Because that's why like racing games. Look at racing games nowadays. There's so many of them that are delisted from like every Forza game gets delisted after like fucking 3 years because of all the like car licenses.
Yeah,
especially Ferrari. They are very fickle. I hate that. It's like you get a 1 or 2 year license with them at best.
I was gonna say one of the most popular mods for a lot of games that feature guns is to just implement just real world guns into like Fallout or Call of Duty. Well,
Left 4 Dead,
Duty, but like Grand Theft Auto,
in Black Ops 3 and stuff, where you can mod.
For Resident Evil, one of the more popular mods for basically every one of the games is just real weapon names.
Yeah.
Instead of the Lightning Hawk, they'll just call it a fucking Desert Eagle.
I kind of like
the Lightning Hawk.
Oh yeah, that's why I like it. But the charm of those goofy names.
Yeah. I like that name specifically.
Like, yeah, a Lightning Hawk is cooler.
It's like walking into Food Lion and seeing like Dr. Lightning or Dr. Thunder.
Yeah.
Dr. Urge. Yeah. I missed that. There was an old blog that would cataloged all of the Dr. Thunders and Dr. Pete's and stuff, and it
Yeah.
was like each different store per state. I think it was just the states, but then there's also like Canadian provinces have their own like variants too, and there's like fucking at least 50. I mean, there's like at least one per state. Like
I want to try
unique
some Dr. Bob.
bullshit. Yeah, Dr. Bob's. and
Dr.
there's
Bob's
like,
great.
Dr. Bob's probably the best name, I would say. Yeah.
There was one around me called Mr. Perky.
Ooh.
And
There's a
like a
doctor.
Mr.
There's a
Pibb
Dr.
kind of.
Perky
It was like
close
I
by
don't,
here.
I don't know about that name.
I think Dr.
Can
Perky
give you tits.
Mr. Erect.
No, better yet, Dr. Stiffy. Imagine getting a Dr. Pepper, Dr.
That's
Stiffy.
gonna be the next
Perk-
cum pills that we get it like endorsed by, you know.
Percocet
Sponsored.
MD.
I'm still mad if the one titled, like the one dick pill website named Friday Plans didn't sponsor us. I'm still pissed at that. That name was so good.
We also missed out on the jerk off pants.
Yeah, jack off
Yeah,
joggers.
rest- I don't know.
What?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there were jack off pants that were being advertised like openly.
Yeah, on Twitter. It was one of Twitter's.
Exactly were the jack off pants again?
Let me see if I can find them.
pants with a
pants.
zipper down the front.
Yep. very wide,
if you
almost
if you
past
find it,
the
I'll-
gooch. It was almost past the gooch.
I've completely lost that tweet, so sadly I can't find it.
And
I'm
we
just
here at the
Googling-
Louis- Here at the Louis C.K. podcast, we're sponsored by.
Oh, bad to hear, but
I would have
the Jack and Joggers.
Right,
the Yakin Yogurts.
I mean, this is the kind of product I could get behind. Also, it's currently on sale.
JLPants.com. Oh wow.
Okay,
J.O.
all right.
Pants.
This is
Oh,
not.
yeah.
We should specify this is not an endorsement.
Yeah, but
although,
Yeah,
however,
they did not
comma,
give
Well,
us money, so you should
JL
not buy
Pants,
these.
please
Like,
sponsor us.
here's
Buy
the-
them after
I'm
they
about to
sponsor
order
us.
2.
I would say
Honestly,
that
these
you
two look
will
great.
Wait till
look
they
like
sponsor
you
us.
will you will look like a rapist until they sponsor us, and then I'll change my opinion on that.
I mean,
Wait
look,
until they sponsor us,
Look
and then
at-
you won't look
look
like a
at-
rapist.
this is literally just sweatpants with a zipper, but a very long zipper.
Yeah.
These are the ultimate. Did you guys ever see that old short video
Oh.
where it's the guy dancing at the wedding? And he goes
Two
and,
X's all sold out. That's surprising.
damn, he goes and does the splits, and his like
Oh.
pants rip open, and his cock and balls just drop right out. Did you ever
Not
see
so
that?
bad.
I think I have, 'cause-
it's like a Snapchat video where it's got like the text inside the darkened bar, and it
Yep.
just says hero.
Oh,
So you were describing that, and I was just
We got-
envisioning the old Crazy Legs Lennon image where he does the wacky legs. at
Oh,
the
yeah.
party.
Absolute madman.
but it just
So we
dick
have to
ripped out.
read this fucking copy.
Oh yeah.
At first glance, J.O. pants seem like normal, unassuming pants. Normal, unassuming pants.
Is
I
that
mean,
underwear underneath, or is that part?
Yeah,
of
it's,
It's
it's
underwear.
underwear. They have to do that.
Yeah, it's
because,
like-
you know,
I mean, they're selling a fantasy, not the dick here. It's like
they just had like the statue of David's like cock and balls shopped into that.
oh
I like the way it says unassuming pants a regular Joe would wear.
yeah,
Ah,
your
it's
average Joe.
clever.
Oh, like average
J.O.
Joe.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yes, very clever.
However, these are not ordinary pants. These are jack-off pants. An extra long, invisible zipper opens up the crotch area for easy access to your
your
genitals.
genitals.
Jack and joggers are cozy, comfortable joggers. Don't say that too fast now. With a simple, timeless
Oof.
design made with masturbation in mind. Stay covered and warm while pleasuring yourself. No need to turn up the heater and waste electricity to fap naked.
Whoa.
I mean,
Just
Quickly
pull down
conceal your
pants.
junk if someone walks in unexpectedly. Never get caught
Now-
with your pants down
This
again.
has never been an issue for me. while
Yeah.
jerking
Yeah, I
off in
gotta
my
say.
pants. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah,
I don't
I-
see-
Maybe it's because of my not poor circulation.
maybe it's a luxury thing. Like this
The-
is sort of nobody
No,
needs a bathroom.
I mean, if you look at
but,
the
like,
price,
Yeah. No, see,
Yeah.
this is for your like this is for a kind of guy who like goes to a movie theater and picks like the one corner seat and
Yeah, he's got the
awkwardly is
popcorn
grappling
bucket
himself
with
like
the hole.
this.
Yeah.
Like there's no one buying this for normal reasons. Probably.
Well, the way they
I think.
advertise it, I gotta be honest, I never considered this as a normal pant to wear, like, at
Oh
home.
my
I
god,
always
they've got
thought of-
reviews.
I only thought of this as going out and about and jerking off on the subway, basically. So, like, maybe that's my
Yeah.
bad. But, like, I don't know why you'd need this at home, though.
Amaze balls.
Where?
The second one there,
Oh,
Sam Rowley.
shit.
Amaze ball. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, dude. Well, I love these. There's a few options I'd love to see.
Needs bigger pockets.
Yeah.
Not big
Fucking
enough for a
scary,
new
buddy.
Pixel phone.
He has one of those big-ass phones to goon with. It's, like, bigger than your fucking head.
Okay, read the one by Bader Rob. I used to
Love
call.
these pants.
You go.
I used to cut holes in my jean pockets so I could have easier access to my dick. J.O. pants have a wide zipper that allows me access I need. I did notice a remnant of come on the pants after my cock fell out of my ass. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Elbow lean. Oh, I know. Tell me you're from the fucking Dixie Sticks without fucking. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Elbow lean, Miss Maury.
At least they're very comfortable.
I did notice a remnant of pre cum on the
They're
pants after
comfy
my
and
cock
easy
fell
to
out of
wear.
my Abilene coated hand after one use. Easy cleanup with a wet rag. Very
Oh.
comfortable pants.
Albaline coated hand.
That's physically disgusting.
Like Vaseline?
I'm my brain is trying its best not to parse that.
Well, I'm gonna Google it.
Just. Oh God.
I'm guessing it's like a brand of something.
I will say this. If
It's a
GME goes to the moon over the next week, I will buy one pair of these.
it seems to be moisturizing cleanser for younger looking skin.
Okay, all right. We
That
know
makes
what
sense.
he's using it for then.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
I guess it makes
exactly-
sense. I guess.
This is I'm just imagining where the remnant of pre-cum wound up.
I mean,
I don't know, probably like right here.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what he was doing or thinking about that the remnant existed.
Pre-cum too.
Well,
That's
we,
like
we know what he
let's-
was doing. I don't know what he was thinking about.
Well, we don't need to. I don't.
I hope
would
it's
prefer
nothing
not
bad.
to.
I hope it's nothing bad.
Yeah. I hope there was no animals involved.
Back to the
I hope there was
yeah,
no
good
wine
lord.
glasses
Review
involved.
Oh, yeah.
submitted by Sangi Nativus.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Didn't fit my dog though.
Jesus. About killed aimbot right there.
Oh,
Oh,
Good
the sparkling
lord.
water, it burns me.
Oh.
So, folks, do we have some news stories to get to today?
Well, we kind of do.
how about some lighter news real quick first?
Okay.
So today's June 2nd, and on this day 16 years ago, loss happened.
Wow!
Yeah,
Oh.
baby.
What the fuck was that sound?
Well, I said wow. I don't know what happened.
It sounded like you were coming through a fucking Super Nintendo.
It did sound a little goofy. But man, yeah. Loss. One of the most
Fucking A.
important images of all time.
Groundbreaking.
It's the only thing that Tim Buckley will ever do that will be forever relevant. I'm being a little mean when I say that, but also...
I've
It's
done a
true.
number of streams talking about Control-Alt-Delete, and it's like notable how much of a fucking piece of shit this main character is. And I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where you read something, and it's like, I hope this isn't just a self-report of what this, like, Tim Buckley's real life was like. Because it's probably not really, but, like, there's gotta be a kernel of truth there, and
There's
this
a
guy
nugget.
really sucks.
I know someone who was like this. He turned out to be a pedophile. So.
Ooh.
As someone who sucks, this guy sucks.
I remember back in high school, I used to read Control of the Leak because a friend of mine read it a lot, and we would talk about it. And I would read it, and I seem to remember, like, I can't remember exactly, but I feel like I read either an explanation by Tim Buckley or somebody else that the characters of Ethan and Lucas specifically both represented parts of Tim Buckley.
Right,
That
when you
sounds
know.
pretentious enough to be true.
Lucas
just
isn't much
pretentious
better,
enough.
honestly.
Yeah, he's just kind of more like, please fuck off and leave me alone. Like,
Yeah, he's just he's like really forgettable, honestly.
yeah.
The main thing that I remember, oddly, outside of Loss, is that in the animated series, what's her name, Lila, she's
Yeah.
voiced by Rosemary from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Which
that's right.
Man,
some
she's
people
slumming it.
don't remember that. Yeah, no, it was a weird. It was weird that she was in that,
Yeah, it's
especially
like
because that was like a couple years after MGS2. So like,
it's like how desperate for money were you? It's like, jeez.
mm,
Yeah, no, like
Hey, man,
the thing I'll say though, yeah, go on.
it's I mean, I was just gonna say a job's a job.
True.
yeah.
But the thing I'll say is like this panel will live on. Like it's been memed so much that it will live on way past us.
16 years. In fact, I have an
It's
image.
not going away.
I have an image. It might take me a second. Oh, here it is.
It's become so templative, you know.
The radio signals emanating out from Earth. I mean, the reality, unfortunately, is that they begin with Hitler. But
yeah,
what they like, I mean, we just really we need to fill the radio waves emanating out into space with nothing but what can be decoded into the loss image.
exactly. You can
This
put so much into that.
This needs to be our legacy for anyone listening out there.
Yeah, it's like when Carl Sagan exactly when Carl Sagan made the that Apollo record, you know, that had all the etchings and it had a bunch of music and all that. What it should have had as an etching was Loss instead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this
came a bit early for that, sadly.
The problem with this image is that it is rather unfortunate what it also looks like. People in my chat have come to call it.
Yeah.
It's come to be known as the Lostica.
Yeah, I was about to say. If it's not the Lostica, it's got to be something even better.
Oh man!
Like you can't just you can't deny a name like Lostica unless you have something better just waiting.
True.
Yeah.
It also kind of looks like something would be on a Nine Inch Nails album, you know?
Yeah, it almost looks like it almost looks like the Dream Theater logo or something. Like it would be a band logo, some kind of esoteric shit.
It's like all those esoteric symbols like a lot of heavy metal bands will use to like, and in some way it's incorporating the cross in some way, but it's an esoteric symbol. Like Blue Oyster Cult has like their four-way cross with the question mark upside down on the bottom and all that.
Man. But no,
in a million years, this will be what remains of us. This and Tim Buckley's drawing of Link. Can you find that real quick?
That exact configuration of lines will be etched on a giant concrete like monolith.
Oh, it's like instead of Mount Rushmore, we'll put this on the next one. You know?
Yeah.
Carve a Tim Buckley face over and over. It'll look horrifying on a statue, but it'll be great.
Oh God!
Oh, you're seeing it. Yeah, this was his attempt at doing real art, by the way.
Oh God!
If I remember correctly, I'm gonna cover my eyes so I don't see it if it comes up early. It makes the CDI ones look very natural and nice.
It's kind of like the Twilight Princess Link, but it's like really bad.
Yeah, it's a really bad version of the Twilight Princess Link.
All right, I got a full screen. I'm ready for you.
Image in new tab. Give me a second. I just want to make sure when I bring it in, I'm bringing like the full image in and not just some fucking post.
Yeah,
if I can find it. Open image in new tab. Oh, fuck off, Imgur. Come on.
Okay,
there we go.
Imgur sucks now. Oh God.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
that face. That's a good face.
This would be great if it came from like an 8-year-old or a 10-year-old, but
Oh God.
Yeah.
I would also ask a
Yeah.
10-year-old, like, do you need to see a
Also-
therapist to see what a face looks like?
Oh,
Suspiciously close to a different drawing.
that rat fuck piece of shit.
Mm,
And it's worse too.
it's far
Yeah.
worse. It's like
Substantially.
this Link looks like it has fetal alcohol syndrome. What the fuck?
It almost looks like he should have traced it harder.
He looks like yeah, he looks like he
Yeah.
got hit in the face with this shovel. Poor guy.
Yeah. One of those fucking yeah.
Unfortunate.
God damn it.
Got a horse face.
The other one
Like
looks
Sarah Jessica
actual,
Parker's cousin.
actual Link face, and then that one just, I mean, it looks like Tim Buckley drew Link, you know? I mean, it's
Yeah.
not good.
It's got that same
captivated.
like weird head forward jut too that all of his characters seem to have in their posture.
Oh, also I forgot
Am
all the
I-
Silent Hill 2 stuff. I see where you're coming from. Yeah, he's got the
It's-
like
it
Gamer
looks,
posture.
It looks like he's doing this.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gamer posture. He's got
Yeah.
a gaming PC. He's playing Command and Conquer.
God.
Honestly, Link would play Command and Conquer. He seems
Yeah.
like the type of guy.
Yeah.
Or
So-
or a Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah,
Sure. Sure.
I gotta
crossover makes a lot of sense.
I do have to pull up some Silent Hill 2 stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's important. Aimbot,
So yeah,
are you a
happy
Silent Hill
anniversary loss.
What's going on? What's happening here?
Fellow? Oh, I was just asking, are you a Silent Hill fellow, Aim?
I have never played a game of Silent Hill.
Yay!
Hey.
We've got two of us.
This one's a 13-minute trailer, but I feel like we can kind of skip.
Boy.
We'll skim it, yeah.
Yeah.
Konami's gonna
I didn't
come
watch
after
any
us.
of this.
I think in aspects it looks good, in other aspects it looks bad. We also got the Return to Silent Hill, the Cranehead movie trailer. There's
Oh,
a
Cranehead,
hell yeah.
Rise up!
yeah, well I'll explain that one in a bit. But yeah, Silent Hill 2 got two different trailers. One at the PlayStation Showcase, which announced a release date, and then one literally about an hour later at a Konami little press conference showing off the game and showing how it plays and all that. And it looks better than the January trailer. Because that one had some weird
Marginally.
gun sound effects. I don't know if you remember that.
Hey, remember every other trailer has been shit for this.
Yep.
I remember the one trailer that made it like a combat melee game or something.
Yeah, that one was bad.
Man. But no, this looks pretty good, I think.
The exterior shots, I will say, look fantastic.
Yeah.
Like that's just really fucking good.
Well, it looks nice.
I know the game looks pretty good, yeah.
I'm like not familiar that much, but like, I've seen the game. Oh,
And
but he
then,
looks bad.
I mean, he does,
bad though.
but he's also
he looks
supposed to
better
look
than
older.
he used to.
I guess.
Yeah.
He looks better than he used to, but still pretty fucking bad.
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you
At least the
never did.
voice acting isn't AI.
Yeah.
Probably will be for Metal Gear. Oh. Wow.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary.
Yeah, I
Mary
mean,
died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
Now, see,
atmospheric.
Is she really alive?
the parts I don't like are the user interface stuff, and you'll kind of see it.
I already don't like the location card. That's not good.
Well, he sure is walking, and there's fog.
What is this?
So they change up the intro.
Hey, wait.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
A little jank.
There are things I like about it, and there are things I don't. And
It's one of those unfortunate situations where it's like they're trying to make a game that's significantly higher budget than what they can do.
no,
Oh,
I
they're
do.
taking stuff from the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're trying to make a
Crawling
Capcom
around.
game, and I don't know if they have Capcom money. Even with Konami, maybe they're just mismanaged.
Why do they have to change this from the tunnel?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna grab
The
another
tunnel
bottle
was
of water
perfect
real
because
quick.
you could
One
always
second.
see the lying figure.
Because there's
know where
like
it's going.
elements of this where it's just I can see it's like trying a little. It looks like an indie game. I mean, and this is an indie game company. But like Metroid Dread didn't look like an indie game, and that was an indie game company.
The effects coming out of the creature were a little janky. It's a little odd that they...
Yeah, this is not fantastic.
No, more cool melee combat.
I'm
It's
glad
like-
Bane isn't here to defend this.
Every time I see something out of Silent Hill, I go, "Oh, this seems like an interesting thing that I'd probably like based on my subject matter interest." And then I see some janky effects, and I'm like,
Yeah,
eh.
just play the original Silent Hill 2 with the enhanced like PC port. It's
Okay.
pretty simple to install, and yeah, Silent Hill 2 is good.
I believe there's also some updated fan versions of the PS2 version, so you can like play it with different controls or something. But I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah. Now
Oh,
see,
God,
this is what I don't like.
I really hope that you don't have to pick up every single fucking item like that.
Jelly screen.
It does show later of it, like, you can just grab things, so I think it's the first time you see it. I mean, visually, it's one of the best looking Unreal 5 games. Like,
I don't know about that, Bane.
well, no, like Unreal
Is it
5.
Unreal
This is
that
Unreal
what it
5.
is? You know what it is? It's like the engine is doing the heavy lifting for the parts that look good, but then everything else, like the animation.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
This is not fucking subtle at all.
Wait, well, yeah, hold on a minute. I always thought that the interesting thing about the Silent Hill series was always like the lack of surety or the lack of like really knowing exactly like if this
Yeah,
is real
like-
or not. And this is like just absolutely lampshading the entire like point.
Yep.
Why would they do that?
Well,
That is a
people
good
are
question.
dumb now.
Is it so,
It
like, you
might
get
be people are dumb now, honestly, though.
Well,
but it's also
is it-
Bloober Team.
is it
Well,
is it the age
Bloober
of
Team
like
might be dumb.
is it just the age of like younger people like wanting everything explained immediately? Like what the fuck is going on?
This also might just be
Media
also
literacy.
this might just be Konami being dumb now, and maybe to the executives you gotta like even dumb it down for them.
Oh, wasn't there
there's
already-
always a possibility the Bloober team just thinks this is stupid as well.
Wasn't there
Yeah.
another thing though in one of the other trailers that was like, I mean,
Let's
spoilers, but-
let's not get into that since AIM hasn't played and we got some
Yeah,
and that's
this
a little
does-
spoilery, but it's
But
this
there was another really on the nose thing that
Yeah.
I remember.
yeah,
people
really
complaining about.
unsubtle.
Another
Yeah.
thing where it's just text on a wall, basically.
yeah. Now I will say this: I like how Laura looks. She actually looks like a little kid, and sounds
From
like
what
one
I've
too.
seen,
What you got there?
yeah, from what I've seen, Laura
None of your
looks
business.
pretty good. I know there's some
You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait!
That's like it's a
Looks
mirror.
so much like Leon.
well, to be fair, he kind of originally looked a lot
Yeah.
like Leon.
I never got that. I mean, he was always more. He looked more blonde in the original. His hair's like darker here.
I'd say it's lighter here.
Okay.
Why
Well, I
is he holding a flashlight? I don't understand.
He's got a
He's
clip
got-
on.
It's a breast pocket flashlight.
Okay.
I do like the map system, like user interface.
That is cool. I like that.
I remember the map being a thing. Yeah, I remember the map from what I played of it.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of notable.
This place feels so...
This looks so much like Resident Evil 2 remake.
more than the other places we've been.
It does.
I mean, this looks a lot like the police station from that.
I mean, there's some also the save symbols are very similar to the original. Also, it just kind of froze for me for a second.
Yeah, it
Oh.
froze for me too. Hang on,
Yeah,
let me
you're good.
go
YouTube
back.
has been shit lately. But yeah, save
Yeah,
symbols
fuck
are still
YouTube.
the red squares. Setting up a puzzle, which
Okay. I don't remember that puzzle from the original, although it's been a little while since I played.
yeah, there are a couple things
Should be
that are very different in this remake. It seems. There's some new.
Right.
I mean, I'm hoping they're okay. There's a new diner
I-
location.
Do we know if this is going to try to tie into this movie with this crane guy? at
No,
all?
it does not seem to.
Okay.
It does
Yeah,
not seem to be tying it.
I think the Crane Head movie is going to be like a different retelling of Silent Hill 2.
For
Yeah.
context, for Aimbot, the Silent Hill 2 movie that they're also making
Yes.
is apparently going to be a weird, different version of Silent Hill 2 where they have some new guy named Jacob Crane.
Yeah,
and
it's like
nobody
in the
knows who that
mythology.
is. It's not a character from Silent Hill, so they're just like inventing new shit, you know.
Laura.
Could be
Wait.
good. Could be bad.
I'm sickened but curious. It's got the smelly French Christophe Gans behind it again, so
It could be at least as good as the Resident Evil movies.
if it's as
What
good
has
as that
the- what-
first Silent Hill film.
What other work has this Frenchman done?
The first Silent Hill film, Beowulf, a few others I can't remember off the top of my head.
The Beowulf
God.
movie, huh?
Yeah.
Bringing up those two movies.
But I like the first Silent Hill movie. The second one, which adapted the third game, fucking sucks dick. But
Bane, you are a brave few for admitting that.
no, I will defend the Silent Hill film.
There's a lot of people who like this. I know somebody who watched the Silent Hill movie a little while ago and didn't know much about the games, and they were all right with it.
The thing I do like about Christoph Gans, because he got physical actors to do the characters, and he hired dancers to get the motions right, and he said he did it again with this movie, and I'm like, I love you, you smelly Frenchie.
I just don't get any feeling of like scariness from this, though. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
Everything's
not.
kind of evenly lit.
Well, yeah, and it's just like a normal video game. It's like a normal shooter or whatever. It doesn't look like any kind of... I mean, as much as I hate tank controls, the original, people always say it and it sounds cringe, but the whole thing where you like, yeah, you can't move properly and the controls suck and it makes it better because it's like not designed to be like a fucking action game where you're beating monsters over the fucking head.
And it makes sense for Resident Evil to make this kind of shift, because every one of these characters have had at least, like, police training.
Well,
You know,
Resident Evil's
yeah.
been this way for like 20 years anyway, so, you know, RE4 basically invented the cover shooter. You know, not really. Winback did, but nobody played that.
And that one game, Kill Switch, too. Nobody ever brings that up.
That's true. That's a good game.
That's a fucking fun
Alright.
game.
Okay.
Like a weird double second-person perspective in that. It's pretty cool.
That game, and do you remember what's that fucking game? PsyOps: A Mindgate Conspiracy.
Never played it, but I meant to.
Oh,
that
that's
wasn't
what,
the David Cage one, was
that
it?
was not. That was either Fahrenheit or Indigo
Fahrenheit.
Prophecy.
Yeah, both of those. There was, both. Although there was also Second Sight.
Wow, just walk out the door and just immediate BAM!
That
We
was.
do the dinosaur.
I understand that I'm like listening to y'all talk and
Yeah.
watching this, but that was an incredibly unsatisfying shotgun blast.
I do
yeah.
like the way she fell back though.
Yeah,
That
I
was
wanna see the
satisfying.
recoil on that again.
The landing is satisfying.
Okay.
Oh,
all
okay.
right,
This man has the strongest wrists known to man.
Yeah.
He does.
I
Yeah,
noticed
that-
that too.
They look so robotic. They're so. They're like very.
Like,
sudden.
Yeah,
And on top of that, that's a pistol grip shotgun. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
thing-
gonna hurt.
That barrel
know why
should
they
have
made that
gone
change.
30 degrees up.
Yeah,
I
I
do not know why they made that change because the original had a stock.
I guess the only reason is they probably didn't want to animate.
This is the 2A
Necessarily.
episode of Loud Equals Funny,
But-
by the way. We're just talking
This
about
is.
guns non-stop.
Hell
Guns,
yeah.
guns.
Yeah! By the way, speaking of which, fuck you, eat shit and die. Pew pew
Oh,
pew.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He's sticking us up.
I've been
Oh, boy.
shot. Oh god.
Stick 'em
This
up.
is a robbery.
Robbery. Give me all your valuables, all your gold.
Have you ever
Okay,
seen
hold
that
on.
Yandere Dev video?
I'll stuff my wallet through the webcam.
It's the only thing he's ever made of any substance.
Oh yeah.
Get this thing right.
Whoever's playing this sucks.
Yeah, God, what is your fucking look sensitivity at? Turn it up to a 4 at least. Jesus.
The other thing is, like, I don't know, I feel like I might be nitpicking here, but, like, the quality of the animations, especially for the player character, it seems like when you switch your weapon or item that you have in your hand, it doesn't appear that there's actually any animation of it switching. It just changes, and then
When is this
Yeah.
coming out, too?
This is October 8th.
Later this
October
year.
8th.
And then, in
Yeah.
addition to that, the movement for swinging that pipe is so, like, it feels like a robot.
Laura,
Now see, this
Yeah.
is the comment I'll give him is Laura here looks way better actually than the original. I think this is actually like my favorite character design change, where it's like, okay, she looks like a little girl
she
who was
actually-
kind of sick.
Last year.
stop lying.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
Well, okay.
Well, a lot of the people in the original did have kind of an uncanny look. The
Yeah,
thing is, that sort of added to it, from my understanding, but here, it just looks a little wacky. I don't know.
it does.
Lighting.
James.
At
She
least
does,
Laura has
she does
eyebrows.
look a lot better than most of the rest of them.
Oh yeah.
I've read a certain amount about Resident Evil. She's not real, right? She's like a manifestation of his guilt.
No. Without spoiling too much, no. This is actually like a lot of the characters in Silent Hill 2 are real. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's technically not a spoiler.
in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
If you see them and they're interacting with you, they're real.
Yeah.
It's
In a
not
way.
lie if you believe it, Jerry.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if it'll show, because they did release 2 trailers, and I'm hoping they added the other trailer at the end of this, because I don't want to have to make you click another one, but...
He's entered the goon chamber.
Oh, yeah. He gets locked in the goon
fuck,
chamber.
Laura?
He's in the
Laura,
cool
you
game.
locked me in the goon chamber.
No, I don't want to go.
Right? Want me to open
I
it?
just want to find my wife.
If you want to escape the cycles of guilt, you must goon.
Do you want unlocked out of a goon cave? Do ya? Huh?
It's him. It's the gooner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura!
Perfect.
Damn.
I mean, Laura had that kind of level of insult of a first game, too.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh no.
I don't
I'm not
expect
discouraged
basically an
in the case of
8-year-old
that.
to come up with good insults.
I'll have to play the original, honestly. I think I'll play it. I don't know. Should I play it on the PS2? Is that worthwhile?
Either,
Yeah,
I would
actually,
say either
yeah,
PS2
or PC.
or PC with the enhanced mod.
You can play it with a
Yeah.
controller if you enhance. Okay, so I have to link you the other trailer, because why would Sony have them both in one upload? Haha. But because we don't get to see Angela in this one, and I actually kind of like the Angela change, because
Yeah, there's some. I was.
there's some
I
there's
didn't
some
get to say earlier. There's discourse. surrounding it.
discourse.
Was there any other,
That's
just
wrong.
spoilers, I guess, was there any other information about those other Silent Hill games, like
Uh,
the Japanese one?
There was not. It was just Silent Hill 2, because it's coming out this year, and then Return to Silent Hill, which I'll get the trailer up for that in a second.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. A little sad, but...
Yeah, because that one with, like, the tryptophobia or whatever.
Oh yeah, Silent Hill
Pretty
F.
cool.
I was
Yeah, that one looks pretty
okay.
good.
I didn't mean to scare you.
Okay, this one
I'm
looks pretty
kinda
bad.
lost.
Well, Angela
Silent Hill?
I think you should
kind of
just
looks
stay
rough
away.
in
This
general.
town, there's something wrong.
I don't like her
with it.
voice acting.
Is it dangerous?
To be fair, I don't like James's voice acting here either.
Yeah.
I'll be careful.
Voice acting
You're
is
not
really
lying.
tough in Silent
Guess I
Hill,
don't
though,
really
isn't
care
it?
if
Because
it's
it's, like,
dangerous.
bad, but not on purpose, but it adds to it, but it's, like, a
Yeah.
real balance, from what I understand.
I'm going.
So yeah, there's a whole new area there, a diner.
Yeah, I don't recognize it. I also don't recognize that slab.
You shouldn't be here.
It's probably going to be a much bigger game, if I had to guess.
I mean, if they don't add stuff, I'd be surprised.
Hopefully the stuff they add is good and the old stuff is not ruined. Too
I mean,
much.
I will say this: the environment work, Bloober Team, as much shit as I will give the medium for other dumb things,
I promise. Tell him I'll
they do
be
great
good,
environment work.
please.
I mean,
That's a new scene.
this trailer looks better than the other one. The other
Oh,
one
yeah.
was gameplay, but like this is a little more scary, cinematic and stuff.
And yeah, we're getting a whole new fight with that boss.
Oh, it doesn't look bad. That trailer looks okay.
To be fair, that boss in particular was probably the one that could have used the most work.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
based on
then
the original.
the last Silent Hill related thing, we will get off this topic very shortly, folks, is Return to Silent Hill's early sneak peek, which I don't know, it looks all over the place, but I'm gonna see it day one because I'm a sucker.
Is your Bane?
Yeah, because I'm me. I'm a.
Good 4 minutes here. Is this an actual thing from the movie, or is it
This-
like the
this is
guys
it.
talking about it?
It's some stuff from a movie, but it's mostly behind the scenes stuff. But it gets us a good look.
Silent Hill 2 with respect and passion. It's an act of passion for me.
Act of
consider
passion.
that The four first game
Passion.
are masterpiece, very modern and very transgressive piece of art.
They need to make a
The second game is
Silent
the
Hill
most
4
adult
movie,
of
and
all
it'll be the
Silent
the
Hill.
only
The
good
story
one.
of Jameson
That one
Bond,
should be like a
his love
TV
with
series.
the
But yeah, we get to see
bride,
clips
and
of the
he
movie,
back to
and
to find her, and he realized that
their James isn't great.
town has changed. He became
I know,
something
I didn't
to
quite.
find her.
Oh,
And he realized
God.
that
This
they
was gonna be
Yeah.
a Uwe Boll film.
She became
No,
something
this is gonna be better than that.
and he's going through
Fucking Dane
I will
Cook
say
as
this.
Jane Sunday.
I like this as they kind of went off that short, but
They couldn't get the fog going, though.
I think they're gonna have him get deeper into the fog as he goes down. If they do it kind of like the game. But yeah, he did the first movie, which has some interesting
First movie
things.
was pretty faithful to the original, right?
It was more faithful to the original, but it had some stuff from the others, like Pyramid Head was in it, but he played more of a Valtiel-ish role. I mean, this one is actually recreating some stuff from the game that the remake isn't, so I'll give it that.
Every level of the film, I had in front of me.
Well, you gotta watch and play them both for the full experience.
And love them. The level of enthusiasm.
And then you
that I met
you
on this
link
film
them
to
together
do
for a secret
that
final
sound
boss.
of Silent Hill was quite unexpected.
I mean,
I was thinking to myself, okay, I will have
I'm interested to see how this is gonna play out because
no.
I mean, I'm always interested in a good fucking like adaptation, you know. Because a lot of the time they're bad.
and
So it's
apparently
funny to see when they're bad, and it's good to see when they're good.
this movie being started on got Konami back into doing Silent Hill stuff, which is fucking weird. You think they would have done stuff sooner, but
I'm just waiting for them to do a Castlevania thing.
To Silent Hill, and that's
I mean,
Because they're redoing Metal Gear, they're doing a bunch of Silent Hills. Best Castlevania's got is like a Dead Cells spin-off or whatever.
and it's getting a Dead by Daylight expansion,
Oh, well.
and it got a V Rising thing. That's
Who
something.
gives a shit?
I know.
Fuck is V Rising?
It's like a survival game.
Oh, I don't care.
But no, I do think that when we do second screenings, I do want to talk about Silent Hill movie down the road because I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to talk about. We could do a whole episode that's adaptations.
Oh yeah.
Akira Yamaoka is not only the composer.
I know that was where it gets kind of something wrong here.
He was also the producer.
He was saying that he was the director of the games, where it's like, no, Akira was not.
Well, he wasn't involved in just the music, right?
Yeah, he wasn't the director though. It's like,
No.
like, hang on here.
He was like a producer or something.
But I don't know any
Oh, yeah.
music which could be like the one of Silent Hill. Yes, Akira Yamaoka is on this film.
Fuck yeah! Ooh.
I see a lot of people disparaging Yamaoka because he just uses like sample packs or something, but
I
a lot of
mean, he
people
uses
do.
them fucking well.
And he does.
There's a whole bunch of PlayStation games in the in the 90s that were all sample library songs.
Yeah. All right, yeah, coming soon.
All right, crane heads.
Fuck yeah!
Rise
See you
up.
in the
Crane heads.
theater.
Yeah.
Be there day one.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I'm gonna Barbenheimer that shit. Like how that dude was actually that dude was doing Dune 2. Saw it like 60
what else is
times.
coming out with Silent Hill?
I don't know yet, but I'm gonna do the 60 times, like run it back, be like that
I
guy.
don't know if we need to give them that much money for a mediocre movie, Bane.
Hey,
The movie's
man.
not gonna. I'm gonna hesitate to guess that movie will not be anything above a 6 out of 10.
I'm gonna picture 65 on Metacritic.
To be fair, that's a very high bar for video game adaptations, even
That
nowadays.
is. Actually,
days
now it's
are
starting
getting a lot
in a
better.
movie.
and now it's starting to get better, but
That's the thing though. In a movie,
I hope so. But the Sonic movies have actually been like kind of keeping the video game films up there lately.
Yeah, but
Shockingly
then the Mario movie was a hit to all of cinema.
If you want a
Still haven't
wild
seen it.
double feature, you can watch Oppenheimer and then Godzilla -1.
Oh yeah, that did just drop
Ooh.
on Netflix, by the way.
That's a good double feature, yeah. Oh,
I wouldn't watch the don't watch the English dub. Watch it subbed with Japanese.
Oh, I don't even
audio.
think it has an English dub. Sometimes they don't even do that anymore. Half the time.
Oh, it has an English dub, and it's not very good.
Oh man, the worst one I've ever seen was the one for Battle Royale. That one was so bad.
It's so bad.
But the thing is,
Oh,
it wraps around to being cheesily funny. If you've already watched that movie like 100 times, flip on that English dub, it becomes hilarious.
The funniest, if you watch the English dub, you drink it with beer, you watch it with you drink beer with it, you watch Friends, or
Yeah.
you drink
The original was
beer
perfect.
with
I
you watch it with friends.
Yeah.
And you watch it
Get
with the English
yourself,
dub.
you get out of bed,
and-
you take
you take a
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
you get out of bed. No, you drink beers, you watch it with friends, and you just wait, because the part that has you dying laughing is arguably one of the most horrifying scenes in the movie, which is where the girl gets on top of the table with the Uzi and guns down all of her friends because one of them got poisoned. And
in
just
Japanese,
blasts everyone away, and it's like the girl yelling in the English dub makes it so funny.
It's like in Japanese, it's a very sad, harrowing scene. In English, it is a laugh riot. It becomes
like, holy shit.
It becomes like fucking ghost stories in that moment. It's like, all right, hell yeah.
I watch anime dubbed sometimes in English, but
yeah, now it's
a lot better now.
Average.
Dubs have gotten better since about like 2017-ish.
But I wouldn't dream of watching an actual like live action movie or something in a dub. That seems just off.
Unless it's like a celebrity cast, which is incredibly rare. It hasn't happened in like how long?
Not for a live action thing, especially.
Yeah, most of the time it was when Disney did like the
Spirited Away or something.
Or it's like Poyo had Miley Cyrus, I think, as one of the leads in that. It's like, okay.
Wait, so we just heard like somebody who used to have like a Japanese girl's voice. Now the character goes, and you know, I do this. And
Well, this was younger. This was like 2013
right.
Miley Cyrus.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when Disney was still working with her.
Damn it, I'm old.
Yeah, hey, we're all old. We're starting to get old here. You know, it's starting to feel older. It's like,
yeah.
Man.
10 years, man. Nearly 10 years.
Yep. I thought I'd be dead by now.
Yay.
I'm just trying not to think about it too much.
So what's the next subject?
I think you know what tab you got up there, Tristan.
Yeah, Morgan Spurlock died. We forgot to mention that last time.
Dies me.
Yeah.
Die. God damn it.
This was one that, you know, I originally was on his side. I watched that movie. I was shocked that he got, like, Osama bin Laden's hiding location right by, like, I think 10 or 20 miles.
It was quite close.
It was super fucking close with his other movie.
Wait a minute. The subtitle of the article itself, it later came in for criticism. Is that a normal phrase?
So here's what happened, and I can explain it.
I understand what happened. Like, I know why it came under fire because of his alcoholism.
Yeah.
But the question I
I
have
actually
is,
don't know why it did.
it was nominated for an Oscar, but it later came in for criticism. Came in. Is that like...
Language
I
haven't heard that
Aimbot, stop
specific.
being such a boomer.
It is
No,
odd.
This is Gen Alpha speak. Come on, get with it.
This is weird words.
I think what this, you know what I think this headline is saying is we could easily get a job at New York Times.
Oh yeah, no. Journalism is a dead
Don't tax
industry.
us.
Yeah, hey,
Democracy dies in darkness.
I'll work for $33,000 a year. Just saying.
Shit, I work for a free pizza every week.
Call me New York Times.
If you've seen the rates IGN is paying, that might be asking a little too much.
Oh,
Yeah, they just bought Eurogamer and a whole bunch of shit.
Did we
Fucking
discuss that?
Game Explain paying $1 per
I think we did.
article.
I think we did.
Hmm.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
All right.
No,
so-
someone will tell us if we didn't.
So what exactly happened with this guy? Why did people not? I've heard some people. There were some people talking about it. I think he's a.
So
an
what
abusive
happened
guy.
was he did this film Super Size Me, which the premise was he spent 30 days eating McDonald's meals anytime they asked him to supersize his meal, which would be the extra large for people who want to visualize in a size matter.
Do they still do supersizing? Because
Nope,
they do not.
Stop because of this
Well,
documentary.
stop because of this, and because it was actually fundamentally cheaper for them to cut it out anyways. It was
Yeah.
essentially profit
so few
margins.
people actually use it.
Yeah, exactly. But so at the start he was relatively healthy. By the end he gained I think like 20 pounds. Said he felt depression, felt a lot of other things. It was questioned by his doctor at the end of the film. It's like your liver looks like you've been an alcoholic for years. Like this is weird. I've never seen this. Flash forward to after a few more films during the filming of his second Super Size Me. He got Me Too'd, and then he himself put out an article saying that, yeah, I was kind of a fucking creep. And again, you can still find this online.
Yeah, I did all that rape. I did.
No, I'm not even kidding. Like, you can literally find, like, it's online. I'd have to look it up. But he also said, yeah, I was an alcoholic, and there had been a point, where I had not had a week without alcohol in 30 years, even during Super Size Me. And it's like...
Jesus.
So your entire documentary was, like, fucking useless. So...
It's the damnedest thing, too, because I
Yeah.
remember watching Super Size Me in middle school, and they, like, put it on in health class, and then they were like, and this is why you should, eat a balanced diet. And the whole the fatty liver thing stuck with me until I heard, like, a month ago that the liver thing was bullshit. And it's like, I've been denying myself this over lies?
You mean
Well, that's the thing. I have fatty liver. Although to be fair, look at me. But like, it is still something you got to worry about. It's just not going to be as severe as he let on.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing I'll say obviously is, yeah, if you eat 30 days of anything, you'll feel like if you ate 30 days of the exact same bit of chicken and chicken and rice. If you have the same thing, you'll want to fucking kill yourself, But there's other things on it.
That's not true. I mean, grilled chicken and rice.
But I'm just making a. I'm just making a dumb
well,
analogy.
no, I mean, like there is legitimately
yeah.
There's legitimately a good reason to do grilled chicken and rice every day. It's because it's like debatably the best food for you if you're also pairing it with like working out and all that.
But then also
I was just gonna say I saw a video of a guy who did. I think he went to Sheets every day for a month, and
Sheets will make you
that
happy,
will
I'll tell you what.
That will kill you.
Let me tell you about my favorite thing in Sheets, and I'm showing my fatness here. It is a chicken sandwich with marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese. Actually, I think it's Parmesan. And 3 mozzarella sticks on
buddy.
the fucking chicken sandwich. It's
Bro,
called Big Moz.
dog.
Hell
I
yeah.
get so much, but I can only have like one every half a fucking year.
The hamburger version of that was back when I worked right next to a Sheets. Hello, fucking mozzarella burger. Let's go.
Dude, I feel like if I ate more than one of those, I'd get heart palpitations. It sounds amazing.
I
forget.
I
You're
feel
like-
like a fucking king after I've eaten it.
I forget the guy whose video it was, but he was indeed miserable by the end of it. He was trying to eat like for cheap, so he was just eating a lot of the sort of value menu stuff that they had, and not a good experience, But that was just a month. That the guy went for a year, right?
Yeah, for 30 days. For 30 days.
Only a month?
Yep, and he said he was getting all that, and now to rival this, both in the film and we've covered this guy before, there's a man who has eaten over 34,000 Big Macs in his entire life.
Guardian.
This man is 70 years old. Effectively, he did kind of beat Morgan. Let's be real. And this man,
Morgan, he's eating a Big Mac every fucking day.
He's
And
eaten
this guy looks,
2 Big Macs
this guy
every
looks
day.
a lot happier than Morgan Spurlock too.
I think
does.
the real. I mean, we need to find out what Morgan was drinking. We need to find out which liquor it was, because that's the problem.
That was like, if it's Jack and Coke, then I'm gonna be fucking sad. But all right, I guess I won't drink that.
He was
He looks
supersizing his whiskey, obviously.
As
looks
long
like
as
Jack-
it wasn't gin, I'm fine.
It looks like Patrick Troughton with fucking sideburns.
Yeah, he does
I love
look
the Big Mac
British.
tie too.
Does his
Yeah.
shirt say? Oh, I thought it said Sigma, but it's Big Mac.
Oh my god.
Only real Sigmas eat 2 Big Macs
Real
a day.
Big
Dude.
Mas.
Tell you what, you sell a t-shirt that says Sigma in the Big Mac font, I'd buy that.
I feel that.
Fuck. Oh, do we know what the Big Mac font is?
Let me look it up.
I have a feeling there's just a straight up McDonald's font. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's just the McDonald's.
We could do that. We could fucking do that.
Well, you got to see if that font is licensable.
Yeah.
Data font free or DaFont free. McDonald's font right there. Oh, I think this is the modern version.
Hey, that'd work too. I'm down for either. But yeah, no, like 34,000 fucking Big Macs. That's gross, but awesome. I respect it.
Yeah,
I mean,
good
Big Mac's
job,
pretty
buddy.
fucking good.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
I like a
many.
Big Mac. Yeah.
I could eat. I think after like 1,000 chicken McNuggets in like a month, I'd be fucking sick of them. Like no
I'm
thanks.
trying to think of anything that I would want to eat every day for my whole life, and other than I don't know, pussy.
Yeah,
Wagyu beef, Korean barbecue style. I could do that.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like
Honestly,
spaghetti, but even then, I'd get tired of it.
Yeah, you can do a lot with spaghetti, but after a little bit, it's just like you need something solid with texture that's not spaghetti.
It's not worms.
I would eat one fortune cookie every single day.
Hell yes.
See, that's the best option is to go if you had to
Something
pick
small
one
and flavorless.
thing.
Eventually,
just
one of
quick-
my fortunes will come true.
Exactly.
Sure. And
And
hopefully it'll be a
inevitably.
good one. You could just make it like a vitamin that you take every day. Boom.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what's the next one we want to go to?
Did anyone die?
Oh well, Morgan Spurlock.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't count.
Not a person.
No, he was more alcohol than person.
He's a corpse now.
We
He's
could.
not
That was
a person
Trump.
Yeah, we could talk about the Trump stuff.
34
Is
charges,
that one of
baby.
Yeah.
It's literally something that's never happened before. A former president has been essentially for a business fraud charge, guilty of 34 counts of business fraud, which is
He's now a felon.
Yeah, he's literally a confirmed
Still
felon.
running.
He can't vote for himself.
He cannot.
He can't, but he can still run because they never expected anything like this would happen, and
Yeah.
not in the
Who would vote
Constitution.
for a felon?
This is like when Denmark didn't explicitly ban child and animal porn, and
Well,
well,
from a constitutional perspective, you debatably also don't want to disable the ability for a felon to run. Obviously,
True.
like this is a different sort of circumstance than maybe what the framers of the Constitution would want. But you know, the man.
They also didn't prepare for smartphones in a way.
Yeah,
so that's
So, like,
be funny.
you debatably constitutionally would not want to bar a convicted felon from running for president, because the whole thing with the founding fathers was, well, who knows why this hypothetical individual would be a felon, and if the state has fucked up in some severe, egregious way, and people who should be president are felons, then we need to allow for that. Like, that's debatably what you could say would be the reason.
Okay.
Yeah, if Trump's
that makes
version
sense.
of reality where he's like, you know, being persecuted by the liberal media or whatever was real, and he actually should be running, but they're out to get him. There was no collusion, you know. Well, then that would be, yeah, sure, he should run then. But
Listen, hey
it's
man,
not
look,
really.
it was, you know, the whole quid pro quo thing. This was quid pro ho, all right? Like,
exactly.
Quid pro ho, quid pro ho.
Quid pro hos.
Minor. So he got all 34 charges. It was,
Yeah.
Let me.
I was surprised that it.
I saw some weird chatter about the judge's instructions to the jurors, but I haven't done enough reading on it.
See, I mean, I was interested on, because I thought at least some of them would like not go, because I mean, some of the jurors were all over the place with their like media diet. There were a couple that like said they got their news from Fox News and Truth Social, so I was like, this is gonna be a hung jury.
Well, the thing is that the ability to get an impartial juror
it's
for
impossible.
this case is like crazy. So really, like, when it comes to the prosecution and the defense doing jury selection, at this point what they're doing isn't like impartial selection, they're doing triage. They're like, how can we find like people who obviously are going to have an opinion but are perhaps like reasonable about how they would apply their opinion in any way? Please God, just give us reasonable people.
Please.
Please. You're pulling from a New York talent pool. You're praying for that.
Have you ever watched Hassan or Alex Jones? Yes, get the fuck out of here. Get out.
Have you ever been subbed to TYT, or have you given Alex Jones money? Both of you out.
Ben Shapiro, Vosh, get out of here.
We'll even tell your boss that you're supposed to come in. You can take the day. Just go. Just don't be here.
Shoo. I don't know. I'm excited to see which great grandpa wins.
Honestly, I think it would be the fun. As much as I don't like him for being a gun grabber, it would be the funniest thing in the world if RFK won.
The dude who had a literal brain worm. It's like,
okay, like let's keep it real.
Yeah.
He claims he had a brain worm.
He does.
And given like all the weird conspiratorial like ideas he had or has rather, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, he's talking about brain worms, he's talking about conspiracies. It's like, look what happened to this man's father and his uncle.
Yeah.
I can't really blame him for being conspiratorially minded. Like,
it's like,
it's like, holy shit, yeah.
They got him in a time where it was the worst.
Your entire patrilineal family like got fucking nuked. Like,
The
mugshot.
This will now be the hardest album cover of all time.
It would have been. It would have been fucking. If he would have dropped the mixtape, man.
I think
I would have bought it. I would have bought it. Like,
to be fair, he could still pull a Viper and make a fucking
Exoneration Day.
A fucking a penitentiary album.
It would literally be federal exoneration. In fact, that's the title now. Federal Exoneration Day. I'm calling it now.
Just the like one of the songs is called "I Pardon Myself, Motherfucker." I mean, he can't pardon himself in this case.
Pardon my French
charges and not federal charges, but
true. But I mean, yeah, no, it was an interesting sight to see, though. Just like getting the notification on my phone being like, why am I getting a notification about this from my little news thing? It's like, oh, it's actually guilty. Oh shit, okay.
Well, it's like, oh god, oh my god, they
Oh
actually,
yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be weird because we're gonna get to see like whether like a block of his voters is turned off by the fact that he's now a felon versus whether or not they will believe that the trial was rigged and this and that. Like
I think you'll see a bit. Not
I
too
think
much,
they're going to be
but
emboldened by it. I really do.
that's my feeling on it as well, is that there will probably be a certain amount of emboldened people saying, I don't care that he's a felon. I don't care if people are
This
felons.
just
I'm a good person. I
this
believe that the
just
state can fuck up.
This proves that Trump was right. The liberals are out to get him. Obviously.
Honestly, I
That's
do
gonna
kind
be the
of.
mindset.
As little as I want him to be in office, although to be fair, I would also hate the alternative. I really just kind of want to see what
We're all
happens if
three.
he does win.
All three choices are literally like the worst choices possible. I don't know how to.
It's like the worst hypothetical in the world, and you can't kill yourself.
We're playing Russian roulette with a fully loaded chamber. This presidency.
It's also like I don't like either of them. I dislike them both for different reasons.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, people when people say like this was not necessarily a prosecution of like intent to establish rule of law, this was a prosecution to try and get this guy in particular. It's like, I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's every in a way. That's every
like,
in a way.
I do genuinely think that that's like, yeah, that's probably true. That's probably very true.
I mean,
what
they should have been doing this sooner.
It doesn't
Yeah, I
seem
mean,
to
he's
be a lot of
like, I mean, I'm willing to believe he's guilty of it. It's
Yeah.
also like, how many times
Like-
has this been a thing that you
It's been
have
about 8. It's been about
prosecuted
8
over?
years. We've known
Well,
it for
what
like
they got
7.
him on, it was like campaign funds being misappropriated or
Yeah,
something. It wasn't
using-
even like
It was effectively business fraud because he had taken funds from the campaign to pay porn star actress Stormy Daniels, which
yeah.
I get it, respect, but
Hang on. I have to do some googling.
I'm not gonna judge him for that one. I mean, look, if it had been Lisa Ann, I would have respected him a lot more. You know, like I'd be with him on that. But
Okay.
But yeah, no. Then supposedly it all. I don't know how it all got out, but yeah, he like I don't know. Maybe don't fuck the porn star. As hot as she is, maybe don't fuck the porn star.
Maybe, yeah, just don't do that.
If it costs that much money, it's probably not really worth it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's like, bruh.
The more you gotta pay for things in life, it actually means it's really not worth it.
And with campaign money, I mean, it seems to be one of those things where it's like everybody would want him to be caught for, I don't know, inciting January 6th or something, but no, it was just some other kind of mundane, boring thing.
It's like fucking post McCone.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. Free Malone. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But
that's
free Malone.
I mean, the thing I'll say is though he's dodged
man,
so many different things over the years.
Have you never pre-Maloned?
I have not.
I pre-Maloned earlier in my JO pants. Yeah.
Of course, if a jogger's zipping them up, and then it's like, oh.
I got a residual pre-Malone on the side of my. Yeah.
Oh no!
Those look like the worst sweatpants. I'm just looking back at them now on my other screen. It's like those can't be warm and comfortable. You know.
I mean, they could be with a little effort.
I'm not gonna knock it till I try it.
I mean, hey, again, our number is very
Do
simple.
not buy the Jack and Joggers. They will make you look like a rapist until we're sponsored by them. Then we can.
Hey. Well,
don't wear these in
I'll say the
public.
same thing. I'll say the same thing in a different way. Don't buy these now. Wait until we give you a discount code.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Wait until we can put that in a checkout page and type in loud 25 or loud 10 or God, even loud 5. We'll do that. We just want our name
loud
on it.
1.
Just make it loud.
Yeah.
Loud.
Whatever it is, make it loud.
I want the low res zoom in of that crotch shot now with like the text for like jarking my peanuts. Like,
Well, what we need is we need the underwear to be removed and with like a transparency layer so you can
Yeah.
put a head in there.
By the way, this is basically
John-
Goatsy.
Life has many dollars, it boy.
I want John Cena looking in and saying, "Are you sure about
I'm
that?"
sure about that.
Yeah.
This is just literally Goatsy, by the way.
Front Goatsy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, Christ.
So what are next, gentlemen?
Well, I think Tristan's got one there.
Yes. So
Yes.
I agonized a little bit, specifically over
How best to jerk your penis?
No, well, I mean,
That
yes,
too.
but I agonize about that all the time.
So many sex toys to choose from, it's hard to pick.
Yeah,
Double fisting.
I got,
some of us only get
I
to
got
do
this-
one fist thing.
I got this
Come on.
thing.
Hey, you could.
Bane, you
Yeah.
ableist scumbag.
No, hang on. I could make a contraption. I know how to weld
Well,
something.
I mean, let's be honest. Somebody's gonna be into this. So
Honestly, yeah, very few girls I know that would just be perfectly fine with that hook.
They're referred to as robosexuals, by the way.
Filthy
Cyber
So,
sluts.
I was telling y'all about. Oh, I was like teasing, I guess, this to the chat earlier. Completing a bit of a hat trick for this channel. The first one was Willy Wonka. I forgot what the fuck the second one was.
Well, you gotta remember it to complete the hat trick.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Oh.
Disgruntled Lego fans demand refunds from rip-off events compared to viral Willy Wonka shambles.
Oh god!
Disgruntled
Oh
fans
my
say they
god!
greeted with a bleak and
That's
empty
another-
room. One said he had more Lego in my house than I have there, while another said he'd seen better displays in village halls.
Look at the
Oh my
sad
god!
What is that?
That's
They have the Dash Con ass
Yeah.
ball pit.
Oh my
Is it a
god.
ball pit or what is that?
It's like a brick pit.
Yeah.
oh my god! The more things change, the more they stay the same.
It's like
You
the biggest,
can't even play in that thing. You're gonna get hurt.
the biggest
Every
warehouse they could get.
every fucking shitty event has to have one of these fucking like ball pits. Why? You've
Yeah,
cursed
like the
yourself.
Well, no,
TwitchCon,
this is
TwitchCon last year had one that broke a woman's back.
Yeah.
totally.
This is in Wales. Wait, what city was this in?
I don't think it's in Wales. I think it's in. Let me look. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Oh,
I just
That
clicked this
explains
because
it
it
more.
was one of like the
Yeah.
5 that posted.
Yeah, I mean,
it.
Birmingham's a shithole.
But holy fuck,
I mean,
like
I feel like this was intentional though. You look at that picture and like, I mean, okay, wait, there's more of it. Oh,
It's so barren. It's
Yeah.
sad.
like they got the biggest thing they could get, the biggest facility, and there's like nothing here. They could have
They
gotten
really
a place
could have
way
just put
smaller.
this in like a single store.
Yeah,
yeah,
a
this
little coffee
is
shop.
there
This
had
is
to be like
bad.
an emptied out department store or something that they could have used. You know, well, maybe not. It's England, but
Oh,
There's enough
Maybe.
enough abandoned shit in England.
yeah.
yeah.
That's just
the
sad.
brick
that-
pit.
That's
Oh,
so
boy.
unfortunate.
Jump in the pit.
The censored babies.
Huh.
Oh,
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
You know,
yeah,
it's
those
good
kids
to,
don't.
It's good
Those,
to not.
those kids don't want to be grown up. And
Why is this?
Here
Why
it
is
is.
this becoming a thing now? Is it just because of the
I don't
Wonka?
know.
Because there was a second one. I forget
Yeah.
what it was. It was like Thomas or some shit. I forget.
I don't think it
It
was.
wasn't Thomas. It wasn't.
Was it could have been Wizard of Oz.
It was the fucking Bluey thing.
Yeah, Bluey.
Wasn't there also
covered
a
that
Wizard
2
of Oz
episodes
one?
ago. What?
There was another
Wasn't
one.
there
Legit.
also a Wizard of Oz one? I think there
Oh my
was.
god, we have fucking
Oh my-
CT.
Because
Oh
there's
my
like
god.
is there if there's a fourth one? That's
This
ridiculous.
This is the 4th.
Oh
Jesus
no.
Christ.
People, why do you gotta rip fucking people off? Why
I
can't
don't
you just
know. Like, but this
Not.
is it only because of the wonky doodles, and that took off, and now
I-
this is like a rash of
I-
problem. Who's taking their kids to this?
I feel like this is some fucking Groupon
Well,
shit. Like somebody gets a
they-
fucking Groupon and
Did they get to meet the Wonkler? Like, what's going on here?
I mean, the wonky doodle sounded interesting. I feel like that would make it. Honest to God, I think we
The
have that
wonky-doodle
stage
thing-
play thing.
At least that
Oh,
was
God.
funny. They had the whole stage play. There was the unknown. This is just depressing.
Yeah.
This is just
Take
like a
look
look.
at
This
that
one,
pit.
this one picture here is the main attraction.
Jesus Christ.
History runs in cycles, you know.
Time is a flat circle, man.
DashCon was also 10 years ago, wasn't it?
I think it was.
It's about that.
11.
It's close. It's
Was
it's
it
one
early?
of those.
Was it early
I thought it
2014
was
or late 2013?
2014.
I don't
Might be
know.
over 10.
Actually, fuck it. I'm looking it up.
Trying to
It might have
find.
been. Imagine if it's 10 years to the day.
Oh, Jesus.
That'd be amazing.
All right, that's
You guys know Brianna Wu is still making the rounds on streams. By
Oh
the
yeah,
way, and
dude. Brianna Wu
she's-
apparently works for the Young Turks now, and I'm like,
she works for the Democratic Party or something.
yeah. She
with her
with her-
fucking opinions.
yeah, with her politics, which are subtly
Wild.
starting to lean
she's
in a different
still-
way.
She's still
So,
like bringing up Gamergate every fucking 2 sentences. It's
Oh,
wild.
of course she is.
Well, I mean, you've got people like Grums
It's her
who are
only claim to
doing
relevance.
trying to do Gamergate too.
Yeah, and Gamergate is his only claim to relevance, besides being a middle manager at fucking Blizzard.
Hey, listen, Brianna made space.
Yeah.
Brianna
Revolution
actually
15.
released her fucking game.
Yeah,
That's
Ember
true.
has been 3 tech demos, and that's all it's been. And it's
Fire,
literally like Unreal flying tech demos. It's like, okay.
DashCon
Mhm.
was July 11th to the 13th, 2014.
Oh my god, it's
About
almost a
month
decade.
off.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the
About a
10-year
month
anniversary. Goddamn.
Oh my god.
If
That's
only this had
horrifying.
taken place like a month later, we would have been talking about it close to the anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Ooh-wee.
this is pretty cool.
Time
I'm glad this
flies,
keeps
man.
happening.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great.
Alright.
The thing is it went to the news. Like the Wonky Doodle thing was worldwide news.
Yeah.
So like parents have to have heard about it at some point. If you're not even online that much, I mean, I guess it's just people are gonna get scammed until the word gets out.
I guess.
You're gonna get the Toy Story experience.
I think we
will be
gotta-
like the 15th one, and eventually everyone will wisen
I
up.
think we gotta just create our own, you know? I think the goal is make our own. It seems to be successful. We can do this.
I don't think it's happened in Toronto
extravaganza.
yet.
We need to launch the mother of all scams. We need a scam convention
Yeah.
utilizing a scam cryptocurrency.
Okay, I can do that.
Alongside some kind of ARG.
Ooh, yeah.
You gotta have AI imagery in every single all of the marketing. Like everything has to be AI generated.
You gotta do
I can do
yeah.
the script in like Chat GPT, and then have an AI version of one of us read it. You know,
exactly.
We gotta have an AI version of like a celebrity, because who's gonna care about one of us?
We gotta
Didn't somebody have
make
that
people think
AI
Sylvester
version
McCoy's
of Claw?
AI Cadicarus.
There is an AI version of Claw and Cadicarus. Do that.
That's the thing. If we tell Caddy
Do
about
that.
this, he might just be like,
You might just be down for it.
all right.
Might just be like, let's do it. Fuck it.
Use my voice.
But then like
we'll have to bring him in on the plan soon.
The entire
Bane
thing.
of Bane, of course, cut all this out.
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
we don't need the masses.
This will
We don't
totally
need
be
the
cut.
masses hearing our plan.
Yes, totally.
Oh, we can also have it. No, that's a bad joke. I shouldn't make that joke.
Ooh, we don't just need this for the pause. Getting in on ideas.
Yeah, and we don't want anybody who's black to find out either.
Of course not. Of course.
Yes, no black ties.
Oh, we could stage a whole fake initial public offering of a public company, and we can like sell stocks and just trick people into buying pieces of paper.
Exactly. Well, look, they don't need to worry about refinancing their cars again. Look, it's all fine. As long as you buy into our stocks, it'll be fine.
Listen, I happen to know that man financed a pizza on Domino's.com. He was asking to be scammed.
We will sell you some stocks that just happen to look like copper wire. from
Yes.
within the walls. It's fine. There's some piping
Yeah,
in
I mean,
there.
Yes.
It's probably
listen,
useful.
listen,
Every
you better
hotel
not
room in
write-
the Middle
you,
East.
you better not write a fucking cuneiform tablet complaining about the quality of our shit, okay? Bitch.
Yes.
I'm sitting here at fucking home the day before the fucking fake ass convention, printing out fake stocks on my black and white printer, just like, oh god, I need more fucking paper. God damn it.
Toner!
You just gotta start printing them on the toilet paper.
Like, no, you
No,
start.
I have to print them on receipt paper.
Yeah, you have to go break into a fucking McDonald's, grab a receipt thing, run back home, figure out how to plug it into your computer.
That would be.
What's a
that would be
serial port?
That would be like the best excuse for robbing a place ever. Is that you just
Yeah.
you really just need some receipt paper.
I need receipt paper so I can print
need-
off my fake stocks.
I need a fucking thermal paper.
Of money. They just assume you want money, so they give it to you. But you
Grab a camera,
They
take a
just
photo.
sold it.
I don't want this. This
At
is
the
useless.
store.
After a little bit, you're just grabbing like an old like camera, trying to like take photos of them so you can get it on like a Polaroid.
Oh, we need NFTs too.
Oh, of course,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
On
They
every
had to be AI generated.
Of course, on every crypto blockchain with NetWeb 3 and AI shifting, of course.
We also have to sell land in the metaverse.
Yes.
Yes.
Crossing
Every single Bitcoin wallet that every single Bitcoin wallet address that they take a look at was created like the day before the con.
Of course. And don't forget, of course, the video game that we're creating alongside the convention, where every gun that you extract from it becomes a cryptocurrency of itself that you can sell for real money.
It's also an asset flip.
To talk
Fuck
about
you.
it.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's free.
NetWeb 3 crypto.
God.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan, gentlemen. I'm glad we're going to be cutting this all out.
Of course. Every single bit of this. They won't know what's hitting them.
All right, all the listeners, welcome back. We all just had to take another piss break again for the third week in a row.
You know really big shit. I had Taco Bell.
I went back to Papa John's
take.
recently, and I've been having food poisoning.
I made Hot Pockets.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
These have just been on deck the whole time. I just haven't eaten them yet.
Oh, those are gonna be stone cold, brother.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm just gonna pop them back in the microwave.
I can't do Hot Pockets anymore, man. I break
they're
out in hives when I eat them. I don't.
They're rough, but I'm currently in a state where I can't exactly cook, so
that's fair.
I got to deal with them.
We don't get Hot Pockets here. We got Hot Stuffs, and I haven't seen Hot Stuffs at a store.
That is
Hot
interesting.
Stuffs. That's
That's
a product name.
Canada's got some
that sounds
goofy.
suggestive.
They're hot stuff. You know?
Yeah.
They're good.
Hey,
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself a hot stuff, ain't you?
You gotta get yourself some bagged milk and some hot stuff.
Hey, all right.
Get yourself some back bacon, eh?
Here's a basic one, but I'm
couple
gonna test Aim if he knows this. Hey, Aim, you know what the blue box of macaroni it's Kraft? What do we call that?
I don't. Kraft macaroni and cheese, man. I don't fucking know.
Is it Kraft dinner for you?
It is.
Oh, I don't know. I don't buy it.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Like I was like, I'm trying to get if I get the name right. I was like,
here we call it. Well, I mean,
Kraft
I don't know
dinner.
that it's. I don't know that it's technically called that. I think it might be, but colloquially, it is known as Kraft dinner.
It says it on the box. It says Kraft dinner.
Oh,
actually.
okay, yeah. I don't think it was always called that, but like
But
I think they eventually that's like what we call it. So that's
it just kind of became the base.
Well,
term.
are they not allowed to call it Kraft macaroni and cheese because it's not cheese? Or...
I think so. Actually,
yeah, it's like cheese
'cause
product.
That might be it. Yeah.
Kraft macaroni and cheese product.
Which hey, here we don't give a fuck about that.
I've mentioned before that in Canada we have, I guess it's a similar legal thing where you get some chocolate that's like not enough technically milk chocolate, so they have to call it chocolatey candy.
Yeah. There it is.
I think that's the older
wow.
box, but
how about that?
It's like 10 years ago kind of box, yeah.
Yeah, I was on a date a few months ago, and like the girl I was on a date with asked me like, "Do you ever eat you don't eat Kraft macaroni and cheese?" And I'm like, "I never ate macaroni and cheese when I was a kid.
Oh wow,
never did."
Really?
Yeah,
that's
it
cool.
was just it was not like one of the options that my parents exercised at the grocery store.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sometimes
my mom was Welsh and preferred to like properly cook, and she looked at craft like dinner, I guess,
Yeah.
and said like the best way I could probably like characterize my mom's feelings towards that would be
I feel that. Which, hey, I mean, that's actually probably better for you in the long term, if I'm being honest. I mean,
she cared, you know.
yeah, hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
it's like people from, Africa or something that, have never eaten any processed food and they're disgusted by it. It's that
Oh,
old.
true. Yeah, I can only imagine, like...
I mean, Wales basically is Africa.
Yeah, I just saw
That's
that Doctor
true.
Who episode.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got fairies
Actually,
and magic there.
it's worse in Africa. It's Dark Souls 2.
It is.
Yeah, that was a good Doctor Who episode. I gotta say, quick update on season whatever it is.
Oh,
I don't know.
Series 14/season 1. The rebrand's kind of stupid.
they're doing it to get new people to actually click on it. Which
I get it, but it's dumb.
It is dumb.
No, I don't know why the anti-wokes are mad. There's like a couple of little wokes, but it's pretty good.
They're
so
mad
far.
because there's a color that they don't like on the screen. That's essentially
There
it.
is a lot of that.
We can
where
say
it's
that,
like,
right? We can say that.
Yeah.
now.
Sometimes
They're mad that Shutigatwa is black.
It feels like
Well,
it
that's not
because
I don't want to be that
Big
reductive,
part of
but like, I mean, watching it is very, very good. So it is hard.
Yeah, it's like
fantastic.
I've been
Like
in the Gabe chat with folks, just with Tristan and Bane and Gabe, and just like, is this a woke? Guys, was this one of the wokes? That
Yeah,
wasn't a woke.
You're really looking
All right.
hard, and you can barely fucking find it.
well,
There was like one woke in the last episode. It was very
haven't-
minor.
I haven't watched much Doctor Who, admittedly.
Fair.
The little I did was during the Chris Eccleston reboot. Not reboot, but
Good
continuation.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I liked him as that, and I just didn't watch much of it because I wasn't all that interested in it. But the advertisements that I get, like the ads I get for Doctor Who every time, is the new actor saying, "I'm the Doctor," and it's like it feels like when I hear him say it, I'm like, that's a weird line read. Like it feels like a weird
He's,
line
got
read.
an
it's because
interesting
it's because he's Scottish Rwandan.
That is
He
true.
has kind of
Okay.
a bit of a funky accent.
It's
All right,
the
I mean, that's fine.
Rwandan part. It makes him sound slightly American at times. It's interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
and,
really
he
like
switches
him,
to
like, in
American
general
very
now.
well. Like, 'cause he does
Yeah.
American accent sometimes. It's like,
I think he was in the Barbie movie. I think he was
He
American
was.
in that.
He was.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, no, he's a very good actor, and I remember there was that one tweet you posted that was the exchange with Jay Axie, where it was the person going like, "This doesn't even feel like he's playing a character; it's just him being himself." And
Like-
Jay Axie pointed out that that's what people pointed out was the best part of Tom Baker.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Like,
there's
the
this
best
whole clip of him just going, "Well, my Doctor Who is just Tom.
yeah.
Yeah,
Why would I have to play a character when I can just be Tom?"
Where it's like he's already a very eccentric person. Same with some of the better Doctor actors. Like, like David Tennant is very, very like expressive man in general.
Yeah, typically the biggest difference between like his Doctor and him as a person is just the accent.
Oh,
yeah,
Like, sure, he hasn't driven a woman to suicide, but I mean, not many of us have that, high wonderful mark,
exactly.
Yeah.
Suicide is badass.
Bullying can lead to suicide. That's one thing that I've learned.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Bottom
the new
text.
fellow playing Doctor Who is the John Doctor Who is his name. Is pretty
Yes.
good. I like that he adds gay energy to the Doctor. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
it's always
a bit
kind of been
sassy
there.
and
Yeah.
a little
Since-
bit.
yeah.
Well,
I guess that's another thing people don't like. So.
since Patrick Troughton.
Yeah.
It'd be a funny thing to do to like go through each of the Doctors, including the old ones, and just rate how much gay energy they exude.
Oh yeah. That could be done. That could be done very
Two
easily.
and three had a good amount of gay energy. Not 4 so much.
Classify what kind
5.
of gay energy they give.
You've
Five
given Tristan an idea.
5 was hyper gay. 5 was like super fucking gay. 6, I don't know. 7 was pretty gay.
Which one?
You
was
gotta pull up like a
Sylvester
tier
McCoy?
list, Tristan. Go to like a tier maker.
Yeah.
Oh
Eight,
yeah.
Get all the
8 was
doctors,
really
put them
gay
on
because
gay.
he had like frilly fucking like Beethoven hair from what I remember.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty gay.
I remember my dad would show me some of the specials, so I would recognize some of them in terms of like if I saw a picture, I'd remember kind of how they were on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I know David Tennant would probably be super gay. That's how the Tumblr
Well, okay,
girls
no.
would want him.
Honestly, I don't think David Tennant's all that gay. I think he, well, in terms of like his screen presence and the way. Okay, we should clarify. Holy shit, this could be construed as offensive.
This really could. Also, you'll have to add not Nakuti Gatwa, but I found a tier list for you if you want.
I've already got one pulled up with like all the labels made.
Oh, okay.
Boys, let's make a gay doctor tier list.
Oh yeah, baby. There we go.
Not Shooty Godwa, but he is up there in S tier with the gayest.
You gotta put the black lady in.
No,
the gayest tier.
Nakuti's down there.
Oh, number 1 is homophobic. We know
Is
it.
he? No, he isn't.
Yeah, he's
Oh, no, there he is.
Yeah,
Shit.
brother.
He's hiding. Okay, so first doctor's homophobic.
He's got
probably yeah.
Second doctor is
in black and white with that hair. You know he's a homophobe.
Third doctor's a bit
John
fruity.
He's pretty fruity. I wouldn't give Tom Baker much. I'd give him like
Tom Baker. I think is bi.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Closeted.
He's at least a little fruity. Come on.
Well,
he'd be a little. Okay, here's
hold on.
Yeah.
Do we want to establish that like the outfit doesn't count? Or
no, it's the outfit
is
part of it.
It's a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like so many of these outfits like lend fruit energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
They do.
Okay, I've ordered them. All right, so Joe Martin, we all know where the fuck she is, but
she's the gayest.
Nah, not quite. She doesn't really act like
I put her
in
shirt. Yeah, I put her in a little fruity, but I put her above the other two.
She is canonically at the very least bi, but given energy, I would say probably high tier fruity.
I was gonna say maybe we don't put her in closeted just because of the unfortunate implications.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. All
right. High tier gay. I don't think that really needs to be stated.
I guess he does beat women.
Isn't he the doctor who also has kind of like prick asshole energy?
Yeah, it's like pompous kind of prick asshole.
Yeah,
that's specifically
that's pretty accurate.
The subgenre that really
he's like
into gay.
He's a bitchy gay.
Okay, hey, Tristan, I've realized. Okay, yeah, I'm about to realize I said save him out because audio listeners.
Oh right, all right. So sixth doctor and second doctor are in the second to top.
Yep.
Rank. Below that is a little fruity. And that's the fugitive doctor, the third doctor, and the fifth doctor. Then below, I just put the seventh doctor is closeted. Then below that, the fourth doctor is bi. Then next is straight, and it's currently empty. And the bottom tier is homophobic, and it's the first doctor.
I would give him straight. I would give.
He had the tiniest bits of fruity energy, though.
I would give 9 homophobic.
No, because he openly flirted with Captain Jack. But
yeah,
we're on to the eighth doctor now, and the eighth doctor I think is he's got a bit of that energy, but not quite. You know,
he's half bi on his mother's side.
Is the war doctor a homophobe out of necessity during wartime?
Yeah.
We gotta kill these gay robots.
I was originally gonna say the only straight doctor would have been the ninth one, but yeah, when you said about Jack, I'm like, yeah.
The ninth doctor is at the very least below the second doctor.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I would say just bi.
For energy.
Actually, you're right.
He gets pulled down.
I give him closeted, maybe.
He's got the 2000s bad boy leather jacket energy, which I feel like they never made those characters gay. Like they always made them straight.
Actually, you're right. Closeted. Closeted.
Oh,
closeted. I'd put him above.
Yeah, because admittedly, the leather jacket is a little. It's a little clubby.
10th Doctor.
Straight, yeah,
Yeah, he's straight. Yeah.
100%.
I would put him.
Oh,
I
we are
wouldn't
pissing.
give him.
We are
slightly gayer than the first Doctor.
we
The
are pissing
Tumblr
off
girls.
Tumblr so hard right now.
Yeah,
Oh, you know
Yeah.
I'm
what?
not gonna like that.
Oh. What is this
Uh-oh.
here?
Color of that.
KSS though.
Oh.
Okay,
I
alright,
added a
fair
new
enough.
rank.
Fair enough.
N/A, non-applicable, asexual, and I'm putting the 11th Doctor in there.
I mean,
Yes.
I would say he was straight
They
for
sure wrote a lot of fucking romance stories with him for him to be asexual.
Yeah, that's the thing. He
Yeah.
wrote the character like that, but then realized, oh hey, I accidentally wrote the Doctor a wife. Whoops.
Yeah.
He just kind of fumbles around those scenes.
Yeah.
okay.
I was watching some 11 a while ago, and he just starts the scene with Amy early on is not the best.
Nope.
Not the best.
So-
Asexual works.
I feel like Capaldi would be straight, but I think maybe his character from In the Loop is affecting that judgment.
Yeah, it's absolutely affecting it. He is right below the
Yeah.
third Doctor and a bit fruity.
He's
Okay.
pretty fruity.
Yeah.
Between 3 and 5 when it comes to fruitiness.
I'll co-sign that one.
The
She's
13th
got
Doctor
a-
is at the very least gay.
Yeah, she's got a thing with the other lady.
Yeah.
I would put her as
I
probably.
think we gotta lower the other boys there if we're talking the characters who are actually canonically gay. If we're just talking energy.
We're also talking energy too.
It's a bit energy.
Okay. I guess Colin Baker's outfit does.
Yeah,
you know,
for Colin
when-
Baker's
Yeah.
outfit and like specific personality, you
Yeah.
can't tell me he's not.
Yeah.
14th Doctor. 14th Doctor is downgraded to straighter than William Hartnell. Actually, no, wait. I'm
No,
stupid.
you're
Wildly
saying less
beyond
straight.
Right. More homophobic. Okay.
Positive.
Yeah, he's
Because
because he's
he
woke
said-
now.
He said, yeah, he's woke. He said Isaac
Oh.
Newton's hot.
Yeah,
He
he
said-
knows
he
about
said
Okay,
that,
gender
alright.
he said that
ambiguity
DEI Isaac Newton is hot.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
he got
Should've got
lectured
to
to by a trans girl, so now he knows. Yeah,
Should've
that's
got was
the
top
gayest,
tier. He's the gayest.
obviously.
100%.
Now the
Hyper gay.
Valyard. The Valyard's interesting.
Yes.
I don't even
In
know
that he's
about this guy.
homophobic, and he is specifically homophobic because he is a version of the Doctor that is against the Doctor.
Yep.
I see.
Do you,
Evil Doctor.
Would you want to do a version of this list with the Doctor Who's villainous factions and villains?
That could
You
be
know
done
what?
too.
That sounds amazing, but I don't.
We'll have
For,
to
for,
save
another,
that
how long-
for the
Doctor
next
Who
Doctor Who
Yeah,
episode.
for
yes.
another
Yeah.
day for
We've
sure.
got one coming out soon. We're gonna be covering what is it gonna be?
With a new
is it
season.
11.
The 11th,
No, we're talking
12th,
11.
13th, and 14th, and actually the 11th, 12th, and 13th Doctors.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then we're doing all the new stuff in another new Doctor Who episode a little later after the new
Yeah,
season
more
is done.
Yep.
more of a recap kind of thing. So
Yeah.
this is the very quick, shoddy 10-minute version of the gayest Doctor Who's list.
Official gay list.
Official. 100.
Actually, you
And,
know what? I think I'm prepared enough to alter the list slightly in saying that the War Doctor is also probably.
Yeah, I don't
bisexual.
want War Doctor to be
He's-
homophobic.
Yeah.
He's more. It's less that he's like too weird and alien to
Just-
bone down. He just like
He's busy.
Too busy.
yeah
it's-
he's working on shit.
And
You know.
tired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's that. It's that meme where it's like send dudes, and the girl replies, "You mean nudes? No, send dudes. I'm in a fight. I need more men."
Fucking,
Okay,
I
fuck
need
it.
help. Dude. Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's adding more.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Dudes.
Yep.
Yep.
Send a dudes tier. And I
There
like. I
we
love. Here's the funny part of the juxtaposition of this is that the gayest, and then at the opposite end of the spectrum is send dudes.
Yeah.
Send dudes.
Well, that's
Please.
true theory. That's the way it works.
Actually, it'd be funnier if you did change the one at the top. Send dudes. ...
Send dudes, fam.
There we go. Send dudes.
There you go.
Glorious.
Please.
Hell
Please
yeah.
respond.
Man. I I don't know. Doctor Who's been really fucking good. I'm glad it's been good. I was so ready for this to suck because I'm not an optimist.
Are very very unhappy about Doctor Who, but it's
Yeah,
quality writing this time. I don't know.
you give them 5 minutes, they'll be paying attention to something else. They shifted to Silent Hill 2 for a little bit there.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna stick with that when it releases, and
They
eventually
won't.
it's just kind of
What's woke
trash
about
for
Silent
reasons
Hill
that are
2?
completely
They
different.
they called Angela trans. It's like Angela.
Yeah, because
I like that it's become in vogue to transvestigate video game characters now.
the
Yeah.
strangest
That's what it
part.
is.
The strangest part is that this whole thing is just because these people don't find Angela or Roscoe attractive.
Which is not
You're
the
not
point.
supposed to. You are not supposed
The
to find
character
Angela
has
or
a
Roscoe attractive.
the character has a story, and that story is about sexualizing people who don't want to be sexualized. To put it nicely, effectively.
Man, crazy that these people with zero media literacy just didn't catch that one.
Yeah, I hate to be a media literacy guy, but it's also like, yeah, dude, you're a fucking dipshit. How can you not tell what's going on in this shit?
The extreme level of media literacy guy is insane piece of shit. I mean, in praise of shadows.
Yeah,
I like that.
I don't.
name.
I don't want to be an In Praise of Shadows guy, but also, dude, come the fuck on. How do you not get this shit? Literally, in this version, it's spelling it out for you too.
I don't know, man.
It's just
you give
people.
You give these
people get riled
motherfuckers
up
the
over
simple version of, like the simpleton version of it, even, and these fuckers can't get it.
Well, people have little control over their own lives, and then they go ahead and just try and seek out what little control they can exercise and try to be a hero and learn about something horrible that they think is happening and all this kind of dumb shit.
Oh, true. Then you got the ones who are just doing it for money. It's like,
I wonder if what's his face has tweeted about this.
Grums. Yep. Grums has already tweeted about
Oh
this.
wow! Oh wow! Oh my God! There's so fucking many.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, at least 5.
It's like this motherfucker doesn't even this motherfucker would never have played a Silent Hill game. This dude,
I hate this.
About this woman being trans or something. Okay.
I hate this
Yeah.
man.
So-
good lord.
So by the way, like,
Why can't a woman look like a normal woman? I don't
It looks
understand.
nothing like Angela.
it's also,
Well, I mean, she looks ugly, but like whatever.
but also,
average.
like,
She looks average. She
yeah.
looks like an average. She doesn't look like a supermodel, which not every side character needs to.
Well, it's like, you can have a horror game that comes out that's like, yeah, she's a bit of a plain Jane, and that's
an ordinary person. Yeah,
it's fine. Like,
there's a lot of people
Like-
that look like
Oh,
that. They're acting
no.
like women.
Oh God!
But yeah,
Grums did a. Oh my God, Tristan, pull up the tweet where it's the David Duchovny. Oh my God!
Hang on.
I haven't seen this one.
Oh, it's so bad.
I was gonna say they're acting like there aren't women that look like the one on the left here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a normal
It's like
thing.
the one Twitter fan. It's like, okay, I'm sure he's a 3D modeler. I'm sure he does a real job. Like,
What did he? What were you saying that he posted?
The David Duchovny one.
Do you have a link to that?
Oh, hold on, sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize. Let's see.
You're good.
There it is. Oh, that
Where is
one's
it?
bad. It's funny, but it's bad.
Oh no!
Right?
What the fuck? Okay, hang on. What kind of person you got to be to do this? What kind of state do you got to be in?
oh, so
Like, Jesus Christ!
oh, okay.
Fox Mulder, what happened?
You got a Nick Cage there.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, you can tell it's just fucking horrible AI shit.
Yeah,
Oh
someone
my
edited
God.
AI there, but yeah,
yeah.
no.
Wait, why is it? It was a Nick Cage elf. The ears were pointed. Like,
Oh God, they were.
Yeah.
oh God.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
okay. He's getting reinforcements from Rivendell.
Anime hair too.
But yeah, no, like
Why am I Vine sauce clips? What?
well, no, you went back and then you hit close and then it went to the home screen because Twitter's awful.
Twitter sucks. Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
Just scroll up on
Wow.
the sidebar, or scroll up on the sidebar. There you go.
There we
Ugh.
go.
But yeah, no, like, Grum's also, like, no offense, and I hate to be rude about this, but, like, the only reason you have moderately decent art is because you hired Toshi from back in the day. But also, like, your game hasn't came out after 5 years of development, and it's still just tech demos. You're selling fucking packs that are, like, on the level of Star Citizen, and nobody cares about it.
I was about to say, like, it sounds a lot like Star Citizen.
It is. Like,
Yeah.
let me see if I can find... I'll try to find some of the stuff about it, but...
It bothers me that so many of the people that could see that, like, Brianna Wu or whoever 10 years ago were just grifting for money are just apparently totally unable to see that Grums is grifting for money.
Well, I mean, some of them are probably just doing that, too.
He's gonna be the
Yeah.
hero of gaming, everybody. It's gonna be him.
I mean...
It's what a hero.
I'm just gonna put it nicely. I don't trust any of those motherfuckers from back in the day anymore.
Yeah.
It's like at this point, it's more of a red fucking flag, you know? It's like
There's like
did I trust
3
you?
or 4 that I would probably like engage in a conversation in, not including present company.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
There's a few. Yeah,
Wow, I can think of exactly 4. Wow.
Trying to see if I can find like a list of backer upgrade prices, but they're expensive. It's like thousands of dollars for Star Citizen level upgrades, and
It's so
not
bad.
even a pathway to 1.0. It's still just like tech demos.
I've had 2 situations in my life where somebody tried to get me into a game that I was just like immediately like no about. The first was EVE Online, where like when I worked at the fucking card shop, like this one guy was like, "Dude, no, straight up," and I knew him pretty well. He was like, "No, dude, straight up, like sign up for EVE. I'll get you all the ISK you need for like your first 6 months of subs." And we'll get you on a ship and we'll get you squared away. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I looked into it more and I'm like, oh, this guy's trying to turn me into a slave. Okay. And
Yeah.
and then
effectively, yeah.
That's the thing. EVE Online, like, it seems so interesting, but that's literally just because it has an autistic ass community.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
The other one was
it has a community.
Citizen.
It has a community that is broken enough to enjoy playing the game.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I like the idea of the game, but it is basically like a full-time job. Even the Frederick Knudsen video is like,
Yeah.
you can't even just... I had a lot of trouble even just having that in like a sidebar while I was playing a game. I had to just fully focus watching that video because it's very complex.
If you stop paying attention for like 5 minutes, you're completely
lost. Yeah.
It's an impressive piece of work, though.
It's a good video. It's just you have to very much focus on it the whole time.
Yeah, he luckily did break it out into like sections where you could like watch like part 1 and part 2. It's a bit like the Netflix documentary that came out for the whole Dan Schneider thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still haven't watched the last episode of that.
Yeah,
I stopped talking about it after a little while.
It dipped out of the zeitgeist. It did not hold on.
Dan Snyder's
just
like
like Dan
suing them or something, right?
Think so.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Before we
That's the last time it was talked about.
Before we started this up, I was watching the Kevin Spacey one.
Oh shit!
On
yeah.
HBO. That one is fucking brutal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
There's some talk going around that he didn't really do the things he's accused of. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
But I know that he did show up in that insane piece of shit video. And now I'm just wishing that there was a better video about him at that con.
Right.
Because that sounds interesting, you know?
I wonder how much it would be to hire Kevin Spacey for something at this point. It's got to be a little.
The rates are down.
It's probably 100,000.
Well,
100,000 max.
Like half of, well, yeah, right. Like if he slashed prices by 50%, you know, half of 300,000 is still 150,000.
True. I'm gonna look for Kevin Spacey website.
Imagine if he starts doing shit like Cameo.
I got little shanks.
I mean,
like, imagine if you could pay like $20 for Kevin Spacey to like say something in Frank Underwood's voice.
I mean,
he just hits you up with some like racial slurs. That'd be great.
I'd be
I
willing to
don't-
see,
I
like,
don't think that they should be able to eat with us normal folk.
And hello, I'm Kevin Spacey, and you're listening to the Loud Equals Funny podcast.
I mean, if we were able to get Kevin Spacey to do something like that, would we?
I would be down for that.
For the meme, I would.
I'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah,
look,
for the movie.
I love your work.
He's a fantastic actor. He's just a much better
Long as-
rapist.
Kevin, I love your
Yeah.
work. I'm a huge fan. I don't really care about your films or
Yeah,
acting. work, but the
I've
rest-
never seen you in
the other,
anything.
your
Um,
other
Big
body
fan
of
of
work
the
is,
rape.
your other body of work is fascinating.
You know,
You keep getting away with it.
Yeah,
Big
how,
fan of all that
how did you
I need-
find
I
all
need to
those
learn
people
your
and
ways.
kill them? Yes. How many people did you stuff like a turkey? You know, just saying.
Apparently,
Yeah,
a lot of
those videos
acting
were very-
students in the
very
UK.
creepy.
Supposedly, man. Apparently, he's got a lot of people who were trying to squeal on him. I'm just saying I've heard that. I'm not saying anything negative, Kevin. I'm a fan.
Seeing
Please don't kill me.
seeing a U.S. Marine like break down into tears talking about what happened, I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe it's my own personal bias showing, but I feel like this isn't a lie. Like,
Yeah, it's like it feels like maybe something happened. I don't know. I was a fan of his work. It's a shame that he's probably a piece of shit. I'm gonna say probably to save my ass legally there.
it was so like bewildering and like, you know, in hindsight, honestly, it's kind of fucking funny that his response to the allegations was, "I'm gay. I'm gay."
Excuse
Well, also-
me. Did you know that I'm homosexual?
Well, it's also I'm gay and my dad was a Nazi. Did you forget that part too?
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like hang on here.
You're a rapist with a great backstory.
Hey, he's got real good lore. It could make a movie one day.
Jesus Christ! Oh my
Oh
God!
my-
Not starring Kevin Spacey.
Which up and coming young actor will star as Kevin Spacey in
Timothy
the
Chalamet.
Spacey?
Oh no.
See, I was gonna try to get somebody who would really fit.
I was gonna say John
that works
Malkovich.
too.
I am Kevin Spacey Muad'Dib Atreides.
Oh god. You get
Spacey.
you get him.
Kevin
You get
Spacey.
fucking you get Timothy Chalamet for the young portion. Then you get who did I just say? Fuck. I've drawn a blank. Never mind.
Fiennes or something. I don't know.
Maybe
Mickey
Ralph
Mouse
Fiennes.
Spinach.
Yeah, so someone else for the older. You know, it'll happen eventually. They'll make a movie out of anything.
You know what? He's an actor. Just get Kevin Spacey to do it.
Yeah.
Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey returns for his final role.
Oh my god.
It could be like being John Malkovich, you know?
Oh yeah.
He just,
honest to God,
he's on the red carpet after the movie is like finished playing at like whatever that Chinese theater is in Hollywood, and he just walks out on the red carpet and puts a shotgun in his mouth and kills himself after the premiere.
Our Bud Dwyer's on a red carpet.
Everybody just politely claps.
I like how much Bane's been making our Bud Dwyering like a verb.
I'm trying to make it a verb.
It's a classic internet video.
Oh yeah.
I thought Drake was gonna do it. I really did. I still got money on that.
One can only hope.
I mean, he debatably learned from the R. Kelly failure of being in an interview. He just chose not to be in an interview because he saw what happened with R. Kelly saying, "I'm fighting for my fucking life." He was just like, "Well, I'm not going to do that."
Yeah, it's probably the best thing he could do. Man,
Yeah.
he's having a rough time with that shit. He tried
One of his bodyguards got fucking shot.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck. Like,
I heard something about how he's like sold all of his houses in the U.S. and canceled a bunch of shows. I'm assuming he's not doing that Oakland show that might.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
I would
watch him move to Dubai.
Oh, he'd love Dubai. Dubai'd be perfect for him.
Oh hell yeah!
See him in a rap video now. Dubai, 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 Dubai. And he's like,
he's recreating the fucking music video for Hotline Bling, but I'm a Burj Khalifa, you know. Oh, top of the biggest fucking tower in the world. It's like, okay, dude.
I saw a
He's
great
gathered a crowd, and every time he gets close to the edge, they're going like, and then he deftly dances away.
I'm trying to.
What a guy.
I'm imagining him in the outfit that everybody puts on when they first go to Dubai and post pictures, and like I'm just trying to imagine him being in that outfit, like singing like "Used to Call Me on My Cell Phone," but finding a way to incorporate "Inshallah" into it. Like,
You inshallah me on my
Inshallah,
cell phone.
yes.
He's over there driving a fucking like pre-owned
Masha
Fisker.
Allah, Halai Bling.
Like, all
No,
right,
I think
dude.
it would be like the Kendrick video for All Right, where he's like dancing on top of the street light or whatever.
Oh my
Except
god.
he's on top of the tallest building ever.
Oh Jesus.
It'd be great.
Man, he'd fucking fall though.
Hopefully, I really hope so.
Yeah.
We
I
should.
mean, like, am I allowed to say that I wish somebody? I mean, like, I don't, I you know, like, I don't want anybody to kill him. I just want him to die in like an accident.
Yeah, you would lose no sleep.
Take these.
Yeah, you need your own pair. You need your own pair, Claw. Yes.
Yeah, you get Schmedwing Schmork to say all your controversial things.
It's cool, Claw.
Whoa.
Yeah, I really wish Drake would contract AIDS and die.
That's pretty cool.
Cool Claw is not contractually connected to Loud Equals Funny Limited License Corporation, nor
big ups.
its subcontractors.
Big ups, Liquid Claw.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
All right.
So what are next?
Yeah. What's
if you want to pick,
what do you got?
If you want to pick number 1 from my list,
number 1,
because these two directly connect to each other here.
Scientists have made cocaine.
Yeah, you go.
Scientists have made cocaine from a tobacco plant.
Finally, we're doing God's work.
Oh my god.
Yes. This is perfect.
Hell yeah.
Finally, a good reason to smoke tobacco.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Honest to God, I'm surprised they haven't tried mixing cocaine in tobacco to make it more addictive. Let's be real.
They probably realized early on they couldn't get away with that much, but they're getting away with basically everything else anyway.
Yeah, I mean, God, have you tried a Zyn? Holy fuck! My teeth were rattling afterwards, man.
I haven't tried. I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's like a pack of tobacco, but you don't even have to spit.
But isn't it? It's not even tobacco. It's just nicotine.
It's like nicotine salts, but you can swallow like the juice.
Yeah.
Which
that's great.
is unprecedented.
Yeah, I'm waiting for 20 years from now to find out that Zyns like give you stomach cancer.
Oh, dude, it will totally like. There's no way it doesn't. It basically.
To be fair, I mean the research done indicates that nicotine is not the problem; it's the tobacco itself that would cause it. But
still, like,
what the fuck are they putting in those salts?
Yeah.
So it says here that the amount that you get isn't enough to be like worth it, which is a damn shame.
Now, see, that leads into my second story just perfectly here.
Well, now, hang on. I was wondering.
Yes.
How do you get cocaine from tobacco? I mean,
science shit. I don't know.
I guess so.
Let's see.
I guess the science
It's basically tinkering with genes in the plant to effectively. Okay, you need a certain type of tobacco native to Australia, not the kind grown on industrial scale to make cigarettes. And they weren't trying to find an alternative way to make cocaine commercially. They were just trying to see if they could modify the thing to produce particles for, COVID vaccine.
Okay.
Claude, do you know how like normal modern pharmaceuticals are generally made?
No, I don't.
This kind of like knowing this part can kind of contribute to this. It's that basically you take a chemical and you genetically engineer a bacteria to consume that chemical and excrete a different chemical, and you have a series of 20 vats that take one thing and turn it into like Tylenol, basically.
Well, that sounds disgusting. Nice.
Yeah,
it's like making slurm.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's Nile Redding on a massive scale.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know, I mean, hey, if can make safe cocaine, or maybe it'll be extra lethal. I don't know. But
Hell yeah.
speaking of cocaine,
Yeah, speaking of cocaine, Toronto renamed Centennial Park Football Stadium after Mayor Rob fucking Ford, hero of
we
Toronto.
are the champions, my friends.
Can
That's
anyone
right, baby.
explain Rob Ford?
Claw, I'll let you
Well,
go on this
Rob
one.
Ford is famously a guy who was the mayor of Toronto. I think he might have been nebulously related to politics in the Ontario area otherwise, but he was the mayor of Toronto, and at a certain point, I mean, he was a pretty bad mayor. At a certain point, there was a scandal, though, because he just did a whole bunch of crack. He was
A
really,
lot of
Wait,
it.
oh, so
really into crack.
so he's
Yep,
Canada's Marion Barry.
he is.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
Dudes,
yeah.
dudes fucking rock is all I gotta say
Dudes
with this
rock.
guy.
There was
Most-
there was like a video of him. I think they caught him. What was the video? It was like it was him
Oh,
with his dealer or
I
something.
think so, yeah.
He was high as hell.
Oh,
He was babbling.
blitz off his fucking gourd.
And then a
Like,
few years later, he died of like a heart attack or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it was,
Now
8 years ago now.
Now
About
his
that.
idiot brother is like running the fucking province or something, and I don't know if he's on crack, but he's
dudes
not
rock.
he's not a much of a better politician. People don't like him.
That's just like fucking the mayor of DC, Marion Barry, smoked crack consistently, had tons of parking tickets. He got caught smoking crack with a hooker in like a city, like an officially city-owned vehicle, and
Yeah.
like I think
I
his
mean,
like
hey,
his
can't fault a guy.
like his most famous line is that bitch set me up.
Dude,
Basically
this
what
guy's
I
my
forgot about that.
this guy's my fucking hero.
It's like,
basically what happened with Jerry Springer too. He was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a politician, and
Dude.
then he got caught with a hooker. So he paid a hooker with a check, I think, is what happened.
hell yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
this guy,
Bad and bougie.
Well,
Bad and bougie paying hookers with checks.
dude, this all ropes around to like the coolest dude on the specter is now Hunter Biden, who like he most of the time it's like he's doing crack. There's photos of him with hookers. Most of his jobs are set up by his dad.
How long after Hunter Biden visited the White House was like that bag of drugs found?
It was like a
Like,
week. It was
less than
like
4
literally
days.
like left and right, everybody just turns their eyes in the same direction, and it's just like Hunter.
Fucking dudes rock
just hear
worldwide.
I
I want to film just like following Chet Hanks, Hunter Biden, some other rich dudes with a lot of money. Just give them all crack. The Ford brother, give them all crack and let them have fun. I want to watch that.
I mean, the Ford brothers probably like freebasing or something. Maybe not
hell
crack.
yeah. Give them that too. Fuck you. I want to see all of it. And then,
Jesse Ventura turning the governor's mansion of Minnesota into a total shithole.
yep. Gotta love Jesse the Mind Ventura.
Is he still alive?
Yeah,
Yes, he
he's
is.
still alive.
Well, of course he's still alive. He lives down in the Baja.
I'm Jesse Ventura. I got some conspiracies I want to talk about.
I don't even live in the United States 6 months out of the year. I'm down in Mexico in Baja.
All right. Story number 3, please.
Gotcha.
Next story.
Yes. So, yeah, Madonna is being sued by a fan for emotional distress of being forced to watch sex acts in Heat. And
was Madonna the one in Heat at the time?
Yeah, well,
what does? Hold on a minute.
Yes.
Please explain.
So, this guy, scroll down a little bit, Tristan.
I assume in Heat just means it was hot at the time.
Well, okay, so yes, let's stay here. So, plaintiff Justin Lipples filed a class action lawsuit against the pop star on behalf of himself and the concert. Yeah. He is accusing Madonna and Live Nation of breach of written contract, negligent misrepresentation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, false advertising, negligence, negligent infliction of emotional distress, and unfair competition. His complaints from the concert started over 90 minutes late, when Madonna was allegedly lip-syncing during performance. He also claims that she demanded to shut off the AC and later demanded fans take off their clothes when they complained about he making them ill, which is weird, but also, you scroll down a bit more. So yeah. He also was extremely offended by the lewd sexual acts performed on stage and said there should have been a disclaimer to fans beforehand. Which, real quick, this is a Madonna concert, dude. Like, how the fuck do you not know that she does weird, sexy shit all the time in her music videos? And
the part I take issue with is that he's suing her. Like, one of the complaints is that she was lip syncing, and it's like, you booked Madonna, dumbass.
Yeah. Well, even that for it's like the sexual nature of her tour. It's like, motherfucker, that's on the tin. This is Madonna. Yeah. It's like,
what I want to know is,
I'd be mad if she didn't.
Is it possible to join in on the lawsuit just in case it goes anywhere?
I think this one's gonna get thrown out.
This is class action.
Yeah.
Low chances, but you could get a payout.
I probably needed to listen to a Madonna song I didn't want to at some point. I could stand to win $100.
Yeah, I saw that pre-vagina thing, NFT thing.
Oh god, yeah. I deserve some emotional distress for that.
Yeah, give me reparations.
Like a Prayer stays on my playlist forever.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know, like this is just like, this is like, what? I mean, the most bewildering part of the lawsuit to me is him calling out the lip syncing. It's like,
yeah,
is she known for lip syncing?
Yeah.
Well, now imagine
she's a pop star in general, and yes, she is.
Imagine he takes this to court. It gets, it doesn't get thrown out. It actually gets argued in court. He wins. He sets a precedent now. Artists can't fucking lip sync during performances.
Or they have to issue a disclaimer before the, as part of the ticket sale, is like, you are not guaranteed an authentic performance by the artist.
You may see some titty. You may see some titty.
Oh yeah. Also, a titty may pop out.
That'll be a good one.
Maybe we're gonna bring someone up from the audience and piss on his face.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, I mean, look, there are people that pay top dollar for that kind. I don't think she's done that, but that's happened on a stage. I've seen that.
I don't know much about
that was a thing a while ago.
Like, what's her sexy thing that she does?
What's like she has like a performance, like, dancers, male and female, will come in that are wearing like skin tight body outfits, and sometimes they'll rip parts of it off. I don't know if it's ever gotten nude. I've never seen much of her stuff live.
Super prude, because I feel like I've seen her do like halftime shows. Or
some shit like that. This feels very prude. Yeah. This feels like someone kind of wanting to get a class action lawsuit going for the money.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, hey, I can't fault specifically that.
I respect the hustle, but also it's like
Madonna can't afford it, I guess. But you don't want to go creating precedents.
Yeah. All right, next story.
Number 4.
Number 4. All right. Yeah, Amazon delivery driver reportedly leaves package at smoking garage, does not call 911.
Good God.
Yep. This one, I don't really have much to say past the headline, really, but it's...
This is one of those ones where you're like, maybe the AI can replace some of our jobs.
At least then, it's like, you can excuse it being the AI. It's like, if I saw smoke in a garage, I'd be like, alright, knocking on the front door immediately, seeing if anyone's home.
I feel like this is the same motherfucker that stole my chicken wings from DoorDash recently.
Oh,
same guy.
Fucking prick.
How far did you travel? Massachusetts? Not that far, actually.
No.
Possibly, yeah, not that... I mean, like, could be the same guy.
Oh, that looks good. So it looks like somebody left an extra little delivery there.
Oh, Aimbot's pulling up. He's got something here.
Oh boy.
So I will clarify. So
boy.
Before we dive into the story, I have a story of my own. And it's that I used to work for Amazon Web Services as just a data center parts monkey to replace shit. and contract didn't work out so well. I ended up going and getting a different job. I wouldn't have wanted to work for AWS anyway. But the thing is that when I worked at AWS, we had access to the full ticket queue for AWS in general. AWS
Oh.
also has the ticket queue set up for Amazon in general across all of Amazon's endeavors, except for ones that require like DoD clearance and shit like that. But the point is, we could go and see and go and look at the queues for tickets for customer complaints for Amazon in general. And when I tell you there was an abnormal number of tickets complaining about Amazon delivery drivers leaving shit in sweatshirts and shirts at garage doors for their delivery locations, yeah, that's real. It's some wild shit. Like, and then there were ones for
what
like,
does that mean? Like they're shitting in their shirts and discarding them or something?
yes. So
Yeah.
I mean, what you can attribute it to
It's
is
like piss bottles, basically, but
pretty much. It's
There's
they
those
have to
too,
make
yeah.
they have to make time. They have to make
Yeah.
time. There's a lot of pressure to make time, so they take a shit in a sweatshirt and just leave it.
Yeah, and they genuinely pressure those workers to be like, you've got to be on time, on
you gotta
point.
be on that grind set, you know?
I mean, if you're a flex driver, you're like a contractor without like an actual employee affiliation with Amazon. So as a contractor, your contract is up anytime they decide they don't want you. And if you're late once, they're just going to be like, "Yeah, fuck it. We got somebody else waiting in the wings. You're gone."
That's
well,
fucked.
I mean, you know,
That's how that works.
I guess this is the system that Amazon has got these people in, so that's cool.
Hooray.
And it seems to be successful.
This is more or less what Hassan was complaining about, you know?
Yeah.
Having
Maybe
to
Empty
shit
Chair
while
Man
he's
is right.
streaming.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hey.
I gotta go poop. My job's difficult.
Yeah.
It's like I've been put
Guys,
like
you don't understand. I have to keep the video up while I'm going to take a shit. It's the only way I can perform.
you know what he should do? Get a shitting camera and have it like
Get the poop cam.
Yeah, have a little curtain.
Shit cam would kind of go hard.
If Hassan put a camera in his toilet and you couldn't see anything like lewd,
what we do
would the
is
shit coming into the bowl count
Speaking of
as like?
shit.
Would that get you? Oh yeah,
Oh,
no, that's
yeah, that would get. Oh my god.
speaking of shit, yeah, North. I don't know why that's just playing there. Thank you.
The shit balloons are a disgrace.
The shit balloons. They're doing very wonderful things.
I'll tell you one thing. One thing we're gonna do when we get into the White House again. We're going to go in little Kim Jong-un, little Kim Jong-un. We're gonna stop him from sending literal feces to South Korea. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make North Korea great again.
They're sending their balloons.
It's a very interesting tactic by Kim Jong Un. I actually kind of like it. I'm thinking about sending shit balloons over the border to Mexico. We're gonna make the Mexicans pay for the wall, and we're gonna make them take our shit too.
Folks,
I'll tell you one thing. I know that there's a septic tank at Crooked Hillary's house, so you can call her Crooked Hillary.
silence in the lab. You guys hit a
That
silence
has
in the lab.
all sorts of bad, terrible emails in it, terrible stuff. And we're gonna send it right over the border to Mexico.
Folks,
Why are there
of all the candidates in this race, my shits are the biggest. My shits are tremendous.
Folks, we're running out of helium. We're gonna need something else to power the balloons. You have to understand, it's gonna take a lot more shit.
This was literally the plot line of a Half in the Bag story arc, as I recall.
It was. But yes. North Korea. There's been a lot of North Korean defectors who have been sending things into South Korea on balloons. And North Koreans have been, well, the North Korean government, I'm not saying actual North Koreans, the North Korean government have been deciding to retaliate back and send balloons full of trash and feces into
Honestly,
South
I
Korea.
respect it.
What a wonderful war they're carrying on.
It is honestly like peak hater energy, and I respect it.
Almost 75 years after after the ceasefire, after the pause to the war, it's technically
This
still
is-
going
Yeah, it's
on.
like
So this is literal shit flinging at this point.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've devolved to this over the 75 years.
Honestly,
it's fantastic.
this
I
is
hope
the-
all future wars are fought like
I
this.
think we're returning to monkey, ladies and gentlemen.
The best part of this is that the two balloons together look like a reverse gravity scrotum.
It kind of does.
That's the thing. I was gonna say these look like blown up condoms.
So somehow they got a Trojan sponsorship over there in North Korea.
Oh my god! Like that's part of like the foreign aid that they received is a bunch of condoms.
It's like, what are we gonna do with this? All right, attach it on, put shit in it. They're just shitting into condoms. That's all I can think of now. Taking a shit to a condom and letting it unfurl.
I've seen that picture
You just
before.
freeze
I
it.
think I have too. Yeah.
Why do I remember the image? Yeah, why do I remember the image of like a turd in a condom? Like why do I remember that?
I
That is
specifically
that's
remember
one
it was
image.
frozen too.
Why is this occupying engrams in my fucking brain?
Lemon with milk.
This is gonna be the last thing I picture before I like. You know, they say your life flashes before your eyes when you die. The last thing I want to picture is fucking frozen turd in a condom. It's like, ugh.
It's like, well,
For
damn.
me, oh geez, I think for me it's gonna be Goatsy. I think that's a classic. You see it everywhere.
That
Oh,
It's gonna be
mine would
it's gonna be
definitely
one of
be-
the interpretations of Goatsy.
Goatsy, but it's AVGN's face coming out of it. Hyper realistic.
Yes.
Every so often in terms of like weird internet shit, your mind goes back to the one that I hate my brain sometimes. I just end up like remembering BME Pain Olympics, and it's like, fuck.
Oh yeah. Sometimes when you're eating ice cream, you ever think of two girls, one cup? It's like, huh?
My thing.
Chocolate
was
syrup.
It was the Encyclopedia Dramatica offended page with the
Yeah.
Harlequin babies and stuff.
Oh god,
that was a good one.
Yep.
Ooh.
I can get through a little bit of that, and then after a little bit, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was like 12 or something.
Yeah, if I remember right, it started with like cute images, and then it just kind of gradually, fell apart.
Not really gradually. It kind of like hits a couple whams fast, and it's like, all right, now it's just going.
No, as I recall, the very instant you click on it, you get bombarded with some shit. That might be.
That might be how it's been like more recently.
It's been a
or,
while.
like, further back.
Yeah, it's been a while. All right, next one. I think I've only got a few more. Yeah, the bad breath rapist.
I went ahead and made an executive decision and did the poop one first since it was
That's fair.
there.
But yeah, the bad breath rapist, which like, man, how bad does your breath have to stink if that's like the first thing people know about you being a rapist?
Also, Jesus Christ, 16 years at large. That's
Wait, was like smell-o-vision part of like the evidence? Like,
well, it seems to be. Seems to be that's that we've remembered the most between.
Let away in handcuffs.
I forget which serial killer it was. I think it was Richard Ramirez, who was known for having really bad breath. So maybe
it wouldn't surprise me.
Where it's just his calling card was, oh god, his breath stank.
Kidnapping, rape, yeah, damn.
Lots of rape.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh wow, he had a girlfriend or wife or something for 15 years together in California. Never knew who he really was. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear about that a lot. Sometimes they have every reason to know, but they kind of shut it out or pretend it's not happening,
Yeah.
But again, being known as the bad breath rapist,
Yeah,
where it's like
I'd kill myself.
Why is that? How did that happen? Like, where did that come? Does it say it in here?
It didn't really say in the article.
America's Most Wanted, multi-million-dollar resident. Yeah, it doesn't really go into why he's called the bad breath rapist.
He was ultimately identified by his DNA and his horrible breath, which produced the nickname Bad Breath Rapist.
He was identified by his horrible breath and DNA. Holy shit!
Like,
it really was.
It's like, look, your load's already like 90% proof, but come here, let me smell that stank ass breath.
Let me
Did
smell
they
your breath.
have the?
Let me
Did
smell
they
your
have?
breath.
Did they have the victim smell the breath and be like, "Oh, that's him, sardines"?
It
He's
might
like,
it might
they make
have.
him. They make him like breathe into a jar, like, huh.
Oh,
Yeah,
like Belle
it's like the
Delphine.
yeah.
Rapist breath. Sell it on Amazon. Yeah.
The oh god, I'm just imagining now him like going into prison and meeting his cellie, and his cellie's like this big jacked guy who knows who he is. He's just like, "Hey, let me smell it."
Yeah. Look,
He's not
a
even
legend
he's not
around
even
these
gonna
parts.
punish. He's in for the same thing. He's just curious.
He's
And
just like,
like-
"Oh,
Also,
let me smell your breath, man."
He's the bad
Really-
fart rapist.
really hope you don't need my audio because I've been recording the wrong mic for the past.
Oh,
We're still good.
whole
We're still
last
good.
time.
Oh,
I've-
hopefully-
I've been checking.
Mine stopped recording at some random point around 2 hours.
We're-
Apparently,
Wow.
So
We're
that's
still good. We're still good.
Hell yeah.
We're still good.
Bane's got everything.
We're still good.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
We had a little scare one time, so
Ooh.
A few episodes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
episodes
like 2.5 hours into an episode. essentially.
Three.
Oh, ouch. That
well, I'm
sucks.
back to recording now. I don't know how much I lost here, but it's
About
fine.
like
Yeah,
20
I
minutes.
just-
We're fine. We're
I
fine.
just gave up. I just gave up on it.
As
Close it out.
long as Bane's got his, it's fine.
It's
Yeah.
still
The
recording.
problem
I
we
keep
had-
looking at it.
We had a
Audio's still
lost episode that was like half recorded, and then
Yeah, because I didn't record the audio for the Discord, which I'm doing right now.
yeah,
and then-
I also forgot to record mine. So
It happened.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
yeah,
To those listening, you didn't miss much. We basically covered all the topics on actual number 40.
Yeah, we properly fixed it. Like,
yeah.
it's a do-over episode.
It's a shame because I'll be honest, I don't think the real episode was as good as the one we wound up.
It
Scrapping.
wasn't because we had a couple
think,
real good moments of like,
It's some
oh,
great
oh,
moments. Some spontaneity, yeah.
But we made enough.
half of it was basically show and tell, but that's
Yeah.
what's fun about it.
Yeah.
These things happen.
It
You know,
is
at
what
least
it
we didn't
is.
have a ball pit filled with Lego.
Yeah, like for example, I could show you my kawaii Pokemon candy. Oh, look at that.
Whoa,
hell
dog.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Also,
I love camera.
we're gonna have Tyler on the next episode.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Two
I
in a
can
row.
show you my allergy medication.
Oh
There
yeah, I
you
can
go.
show you my shitty earbuds that I've got. Google
I can
Pixel
show
buds.
you-
This one's a little Pikachu. I feel so kawaii.
My latest painting project of
Ooh.
Death Dealer, based on Frank Frazetta artwork.
Hell
Pretty
yeah.
cool.
Nice.
Here's my Robin from Teen Titans on a skateboard.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Hey.
Yeah.
That rocks.
I have ham.
Nice.
Oh, that's the best. You win.
I'm just a canned. I have a canned ham just on deck. I got this for
I got
Christmas.
a vape.
Ham kind of rules.
I wish I had a canned ham.
I'm gonna eat this like at the last possible date, which
Damn.
is 2028.
Okay.
Oh,
4 more years. 4
you got
more
some time
years.
on that.
Don't
Actually,
do
no,
that.
2026.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
Don't
that's the thing. I'm not keeping this after the expiration date. Good lord,
do not die
Because
of
it would
botulism, please. Like,
Yeah.
it would explode.
well,
But yeah,
eventually it's
care.
gonna start producing stuff you can sell to like old people to tighten up their face. So
Oh,
be
hey
very careful
guys.
with that.
I have another
Speaking
light.
speaking
yeah.
of, oh, that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of Control Alt Delete earlier on,
Oh boy.
please put this one on screen.
oh no.
Give me one sec. Oh lord! All right, what is this?
This is a real thing. I've been struggling to find where in the comic this is, but it's a real thing. I feel like we as a society don't talk enough about how the rebooted Control Alt Delete has Ethan and Lucas as superheroes who grapple with complicated issues like an in-universe school shooting that was caused by a Fortnite child. I'm not joking about any aspect. That's not what I mean! Listen! 8 months ago, Derek Silva walked into North Jefferson Junior High and murdered 9 of his classmates, screaming, "Fortnite law! Last one alive wins!" I remember.
That is the best
What
thing I've
the
ever seen.
Fuck.
I've talked about this on my Control Alt Delete streams. I can't find where in the comic this is. No one has been able to tell, because nobody reads this shit, so nobody's able to tell me what number.
the bull fucking
That's-
hell?
I want to know more.
That is amazing. I love this. This is
Desire
perfection.
to know more intensifies.
I don't.
That is insane.
Please
Yeah.
tell me
Fortnite
there's.
Law.
Please tell me there's like a rendered comic panel of like a 9th grader like with an AR-15 just like gunning
was
down a
thinking-
classroom. There has to be.
I was thinking the aftermath. No, I probably not. Probably not.
No, dude. Look at who we're talking about. He's probably made that panel.
Yeah, Buckley Juckley.
Yeah. Oh, there is no way there's not a panel of like a 16-year-old holding like an AK-47 knockoff and telling his his classmates that he's giving them the L. You know, give a little dance.
Victory Royale.
Oh yeah, he's hitting the gritty.
He just wiped out Tomato Town.
Oh, definitely. And the lunch lady too.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm going to hell for that one.
not the lunch lady. She's like the nicest person in the entire school.
Well, she can be.
She was.
Well,
Damn.
I looked up Derek Silva and I didn't find the I
Control
didn't find
delete.
like him. No, I didn't find him like showing up, Fortnite dancing all over the corpses, but I did find the actual fucking comic.
Oh,
no.
that's perfection.
You
All
gotta
right.
like that.
Oh, this is. I can tell it's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not sure I
should-
can
should
fight
two-
him.
Should two of you dramatically read this?
You two figure out who you want to do.
I want to I want to talk about Derek Silva. I'll be blue guy.
Okay.
All right. I can be red guy if you want to do that.
All
right.
go ahead.
Play with emotion, with feeling.
Almost ready? I have a couple of ideas where we could stake out Elijah.
Lucas, I'm not sure I can fight him.
Yeah, he's fast, but we'll figure it out. You got your oil bombs?
That's not what I mean. Listen, 8 months ago, Derek Silva walked into North Jefferson Junior High and murdered 9 of his classmates while flossing, screaming Fortnite Law, last one alive wins.
I remember.
Well, one of those 9, Zion Carter, is survived by his older brother and guardian, Elijah Carter. Oh.
Okay, but he's still breaking the law, Ethan.
He lost his little brother.
And so what? You think he's right?
Of course not. I think he's grieving. And I get it. When my sister died, I blamed everything. I blame myself, you, Scott. I blamed Captain Prime, whoever the fuck that is, for not patrolling that part of the city that night. Even the weather for not raining and forcing her to take a cab instead of walking home. Yap, yap, yap. Good lord.
So he's taking this out on video game stores that had nothing?
He's been tagging gun stores too. We weren't looking before, but once I knew. He needs someone to blame. He's angry, Lucas. I don't think he'll listen to reason. I wouldn't have. So this probably only leads to a fight. Knowing what he's going through, my heart's just not in it. Wow.
What the fuck?
Brevity
Yab
is the
City,
soul
first of all.
Brevity is the soul of it, buddy.
Jesus.
When was that? What year was that?
2018. I'll send you the link.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
This is awful. Why is he
Yeah.
doing this?
Because
He wants to do serious stories and not you hear video games.
How about other video game?
Wait, are you able to find is there actually a panel
Also,
of the
this
kid
is-
doing the
this
shooting?
is-
I hope
This
so.
is fucking called Analog and D-pad.
Is that the
Oh my
series?
God.
Oh, I've heard of this series.
Yeah, you're currently
Analog
browsing the
and
archive for
D-pad.
analog and D-pad. Ugh.
Oh boy.
This hurts. This actually hurts.
God, this is so bad.
Let me see if there's anything I can find on fucking this guy.
Analog and D-pad.
Wow, there really are
Anal-
not many
analog and
results.
dick pad. There
But
we
he-
go.
Yeah,
What
it's
does it-
all just this fucking panel. I think this might have been like when it was introduced into the story or something.
He literally can't make any other faces other than these two. Oh my god.
Well, you
Jesus.
can actually.
This
if
is
you go
just a
back
slight.
to,
This
if you
is just
click,
a slightly more detailed version of the your B caret U
yeah, it's
capital
the
U.
well, it's the
Yeah.
link face. Click on first though. You'll see that he does have a different face here.
Oh my
Oh,
god, you're
wow.
right.
Is that
Yeah.
him?
No, it's
I don't
someone.
know. I
But
think it's a rando.
yeah,
He's like a thug. He's about to be beaten up by analog and D-pad.
They're like, evidently he's trying.
I guess.
Oh, look at that was quick.
Oh yeah, there they are, and they do
Oh!
look different.
Are those
It's like
arrows made out of light?
It's like he gave up really quick. His
Oh my God.
D-pad? Does he
Look
shoot
at
light
that,
arrows?
look at that supreme Buckley
Oh my
face.
God.
Oh my god. It looks just like Link.
it really does.
I like how there's 3 people
I saw him
credited
back.
now too. Wow, that's 2014. How did it take him fucking 4 years to get to?
Did he really just put "swear to me" as a line in like the first couple?
Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't know what that is.
Oh my god.
What a character. What a wonderful story.
I don't understand what's even happening in that
Fucking
page. That okay.
Tim
Fortnite
Cutley
law.
really out here.
Fortnite
Buckley
law.
Buckley Juckley superhero comic extraordinaire. You know?
Buckley
What he's good at
Juckley.
Bum Tickly. That was the old one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Bum
Fortnite
Tickly is a good-
Fortnite
that's a
law
good one.
offices.
Last one alive wins.
Jesus Christ.
He didn't even get in the top 90, by the way. What the fuck?
That is a funny line though. Fortnite law, last one alive wins.
It's like a
Victory
boomer wrote about a video
Royale.
game, and you know this guy fucking plays video games.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, but dude, he probably plays like Portal 1 until he sees like a cake reference and
He's
then like
still
laughs at it for
playing-
2 hours.
He's still playing Asheron's Call 2 25 years later.
Well, he's also seeking like modern political clout or recognition
Yeah.
by doing
Yeah.
this too.
Well, it's
like-
also like it would be fine if he like tried to take it seriously and also
I mean,
again
look, it's like when Ethan. It's like when Ernest Klein tries to like play for political brownie points in Ready Player 2 specifically, because he
yeah.
had some like weird stuff with trans people in the first book. So in the second one, he pivots super hard to be like real good boy. So it's just like this guy kind of really trying to rise above his station. Stick to your video
Well, yeah.
games, man.
But
Fortnite's
also
law.
Ernest Klein
still have
is, to put it nicely, not really a writer.
Well, neither's Tim Buckley.
He writes
Yeah.
his scripts in crayon. Don't judge him.
Like
I didn't know he was a United States Marine.
but yeah, no, like this is embarrassing. Why would he write this?
It's the same level of like attempts to be a higher artist as Loss.
yeah.
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 This one just didn't hit the mainstream the same way it should.
This one didn't
should've.
have the great like laughable quality that
Yeah.
Loss has. Because Loss,
Because
Loss is so
It's just-
wordless.
it's
Yeah.
just Buckley
Yeah.
Juckley just going like
look at
this
me.
this is not a natural thing to do when you've learned your wife has a miscarriage. It's like
Yeah. It's like
like
well, it's like
feeling
I'm a,
around for ghosts in the dark.
but
or
also like
if you're going by the remake.
yeah.
That was a weird thing. Like a few years ago, like on the 10th anniversary of Loss, he just edited the comic just instead of like
Just
a
be
weird fucking face.
try to be
DreamWorks
funny
ass
with
face.
it, and it's like, okay, dude,
It's very strange.
you don't get why it's funny. It's okay, but like, I do love when sometimes it's like someone who wants to be a serious artist, and it's like you're not known or made for being serious. But it's like when reality kind of slaps you in the face like that. It's sometimes people learn. Buckley
Some
did
people are
not.
just meant to be the funny guy, and Buckley can't even manage that. So
Yeah.
like he should really. I guess it makes sense. He's not funny, so why bother sticking to comedy? Actually, he
True,
might as
but
well
it's
try to
but
be
it's
heady.
the only thing that like probably actually is successful for him.
I guess some people find it funny.
Yeah, but again, like, if you're still reading webcomics about video games now, other than maybe Penny Arcade, it's like, what's wrong with you, Chief? It's like,
Bane, we should make a webcomic now that's two guys on a couch. You know,
and one of them,
Jacking each other off.
playing video games.
Well,
Yeah.
one of them
that too.
one of them blatantly fucks the couch and thinks it's alive, but he's like clearly having like a schizophrenic moment, and the other one just doesn't care because he's getting like a $250 rent. That's all he's paying.
Yeah,
so
you got.
he's not in the
We gotta
long.
continue. We gotta
Game where
continue
you
this
don't-
bullshit series that started a
Oh my
while ago.
god.
Oh, didn't he have?
Holy
Didn't he
shit.
get pissed over one of these? Like, didn't someone make one of these?
I don't remember. Yeah, you don't know the famous artist Truckley Juckley?
Video
I
game
didn't-
reference.
Yeah, that's
I
my
like
favorite comic.
NVIDIA
I love
game.
Gamer Jonsson and Yek Stroman.
Oh my god.
This inadvertently
Also, of
reminds
course,
me of a different.
the hentai Glock.
Oh my god.
At least it's not the Costanza Glock.
I'm just gonna find this. This reminds me of something I saw a few days ago, and I don't remember where I
Oh,
posted.
we got the movie Bob version.
Hell yes.
Did I-
Hell yes.
All of the day, bro.
Oh,
this is like an edit. I just noticed. Yeah.
All of the day,
Jalapenos!
bro. All of the day, bro.
What about other game? Yeah, this is. I think this is what. This is an edit of a real. Andrew
Yeah, it's
Dobson
edit like
comic.
Andrew Dobson.
The
Yeah.
original comic is a parody of an Andrew Dobson comic that isn't this one. This is deep layers of fucking meme here.
What the fuck?
That's great.
trying to find the. Oh, okay. No, maybe I missed it. There we go. Like, this is the kind of like. This guy and another type of guy are very similar. I wanted to post this because we literally do this often, but apparently Tim Pool does not. If you want to post that image I just put up there.
How unfortunate.
Yeah. Tim Pool, which is a 37-year-old man.
Do you think he has any head under that beanie, or is it like a video game character where they don't render the scalp under the
Yeah, he
is like
it's actually part of his model.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, like, he doesn't look that like he wears the beanie. He says to like protect his identity, like a Clark Kent glasses thing, and it's like, no,
he's got insane
dude.
dreadlocks under the
That's
beanie.
not the fucking reason.
It's like when somebody who's morbidly obese to the point that they can't stand up, like parts of their skin end up fusing to the couch. The beanie is fused to his head.
Dude, it's like he wore it with a suit to Mar-a-Lago, and it's like, dude, like,
Hey man,
dog.
Listen, I bet Jim doesn't even own a suit. So.
Oh, his suit made Sargon's actually kind of look nice. It was all wrinkled, and it's like, dude, I ironed the Joker suit before I went to a wedding, man. Come on.
So, Tim Pool says you guys were playing Halo split screen multiplayer, ordered pizzas, laughed, and chilled all night. You didn't even realize it would be the last time. Yeah, we do that a lot. I mean, and then you have a guy with a real. He's got the real Twitter.
The gold one.
Yeah, not even the fake blue one that you can buy now.
Yeah.
This one's gold. It has very, very, very slight fucking embossing.
He's like, those were great years. We didn't realize what they took from us till it was too late. It's like,
who took it?
Who?
Yeah, it's like,
who is they?
Yeah, it's
What
like, it sounds like, motherfucker, you ain't got no friends no more.
I mean, I think
sounds
that's
like
the
a
joke
you
of like
problem.
remember what they took from you, but like it's not.
Probably it might be that. Admittedly, it might be a little bit of what they.
I mean, I guess technically
brackets.
there's
Some of that.
You can still do all of this. You can still do all of this.
But I guess the
especially you,
idea
Tim
is-
Pool. You have fucking billions of grift
This
dollars.
is the man who we found out by proxy in a way, who has 2 skate parks at his compound. 30
wow.
It's which his compound sounds like something I wanted at 16, but as we've gotten
Yeah,
older, it
I
would be
mean-
like that's maybe.
Well,
He's got the Richie Rich mansion, whatever.
Bane, don't forget, the truth is that all the things you thought were cool when you were 16
Yeah.
are what's cool.
Yeah, they are still
Like,
cool, but
Arnold Schwarzenegger, skateboarding,
Yeah.
guns, huge tits.
Jean-Claude
like,
Van Damme, like punching the fuck out of people, it's still cool.
Exactly.
The Spawn movie, that movie still fucks.
Oh god.
No,
The Faust movie, maybe.
hang on. No, that Spawn movie still rules because of John Leguizamo. Okay.
Okay.
It is difficult
Are
to
you
make
gonna-
John
hold on.
Leguizamo suck.
Hold on. Are you gonna say The Pest is bad? Do you ever see The Pest, the John Leguizamo film?
No.
Oh, it's a good movie. That's something I gotta throw on there one day. All right. I don't really have any more stories. You guys got anything else?
I'm good.
Huh?
We'll see how many choco bananas I can fit in my mouth.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah!
Do it.
Nah. I don't have that many of them. I can fit the whole thing in my mouth.
Oh damn.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Well, that works.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Technically, that's all of them. So good job.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, I
boys.
don't have anything else.
Aim, do you want to shout anything out or?
I don't really have anything to shout out. I don't really do social media. I don't do any weird internet activities. I just I vibe.
Truly, you are the
fair.
enlightened one.
So I'll
Good
just go
lord.
ahead and
Congratulations.
I'll shout out vibes.
Hell yeah.
Vibe.
Hell yeah, brother.
Good
That's
vibes
good
worldwide, brothers.
Sending out those positive waves, Moriarty. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll shout out a movie. Go watch Kelly's Heroes with Donald Sutherland, Telly Savalas, and Clint Eastwood. That's
Fuck
my
yeah.
shout out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
All
I
right.
remember that movie. That's a good movie.
We are working on a movie podcast soon. That more information will be coming out to the public soon. But we're working on writing up some movies that are. The idea is like we're gonna record 8 episodes and kind of drop them all at once. So yeah, we think that's gonna be pretty interesting.
Sounds
But
pretty exciting. We're gonna be dropping a bunch of insane videos about. It was gonna be. Well, I don't know if we're giving away fully the concept of the show yet. I think we
Yeah.
probably have, but we'll keep it a little bit on the down low. The point is, it's gonna be a fun thing relating to terrible movies.
oh yeah,
So there's not. What can you complain about there? You know.
exactly.
Nice.
And good movies. So Kelly's Heroes could be on there.
It
Yeah.
might not be on the
Looks
first
good.
wave, but it might be on the second. Because I remember seeing
Hell
this.
yeah.
It's been years, but I've seen a lot of Clint Eastwood's movies, and I'd be down to rewatch some. Honestly, cover most of them because he's made a fuck ton of good movies.
There was one I watched recently that was it's called In the Line of Fire.
Oh.
It's about him being a Secret Service agent, and like he was on Kennedy's detail when he was assassinated. That's part of his character arc and all this. And there's, oh wow, imagine that. There's somebody plotting an assassination in this movie of the president, and and his character's name is Frank Horrigan. And for those of you who remember Fallout 2,
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah! I
Frank
like
Horrigan
that.
in Fallout 2 is a Secret Service agent, and Fallout 2 came out a few years after In the Line of Fire, and as it turns out, part of the Fallout 2 dev stuff is yes, we absolutely named our final boss after Clint Eastwood's
Check
character.
that out.
Hell yeah,
Fuck
man.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, Fallout 2 fucking rules.
Nice.
Man,
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I saw that movie too with my dad.
one of the
cool
ones.
Is that the one where the guy creates the Shinzo Abe gun at the end?
Yes, he's
Doohickey.
making it throughout
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah. That
That
was.
is such
I
a cool
remember.
fucking
I remember being like, no one would ever do that. That's unrealistic.
Who would make a gun?
Like, in Japan, like, oh, you try to take him away? We'll find
Hey.
a way.
If anybody was gonna do it, it was gonna be the Mecha people. So
Oh yeah.
makes sense.
To quote
Yeah.
Jurassic Park, life finds a way.
Well,
So
I
it's
mean,
murder.
when I buy Gundam kits versus Games Workshop model kits, I see the quality of mold injection and the high fidelity of detail on these Gundam parts. It's like, yeah, they can absolutely just make a gun out of plastic. Absolutely,
Yeah.
the Japanese can pull that off. Like,
Oh,
They're in like their country is full like tons of people are engineers in that country.
By the way, Bane, you didn't get to discuss Destiny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, real quick.
We can We can wait till last time.
Well, no, but this
Oh.
is actually they did have a big fucking leak because Sony uploaded the final shape build to the streaming servers. How PlayStation 5 could have streaming through the cloud. They uploaded it early, so for about 4 hours, you did have to restart a new character. So people had to go through a tutorial. So not much of a campaign leaked, which is nice because that's what I was worried about. I was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna have to go dark on everything because I actually, in the last few months, I've gotten horribly addicted to this goddamn horrible franchise that I wish I wasn't anymore. But this DLC seems to be them actually like this might be the Halo 3 ODST of the DLCs. This might be the one where it's like they're pulling out the stops.
Nice.
I mean, I hope it's good.
I hope
think
so
it's
too.
true.
I'm some things I'm excited for. I'm excited to hear Keith David as replacing I just drew a blank on his name.
Oh, the gentleman who passed away.
Yeah,
Lance Reddick?
Yeah, Lance Reddick. Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Good replacement.
Keith David sounds amazing. He sounds like he sounds a little bit like you hear a little bit of Keith David, but he sounds like he's like trying to recreate Lance Reddick, and it sounds good.
All I'm thinking is just like I'm imagining Keith David saying the kinds of words and lines that are in Destiny, and all I can imagine is that this is just Arbiter 2.
It's exciting to me because it's like it's gonna be nice, and there's so many characters that already kind of look like the Arbiter because of like the Fallen. They got the forearms and shit of like other creatures, but it's like I don't know. I'm excited to see it because if it's good enough and everything else after sucks, we don't get Destiny 3. As long as this is good, I'm fine with it just being the ending.
Is it gonna just segue into Marathon? Is it gonna make itself part of Marathon?
Marathon's its own thing. It's kind of related to the Marathon games of the past, but
the wild there's like think what you will about the particular person, but the lore breakdown that Mandalore Gaming does of the Marathon games going 1, 2, and 3, it's insane how connected Marathon is to Bungie's other games.
Oh yeah,
it's weird.
It is so connected to Halo, like it is ingrained to the core with Halo, and for like Destiny, like so much shit with the War Mines is connected to like it's and also like you've got Pathways to Darkness and shit like that, which are also like connected.
I didn't even realize there were sequels to Marathon. I thought it was just the one game.
Oh yeah, I've played Marathon 2 the most because I got that for free with my Xbox.
Yeah, well, I can't wait for Civi to get around to that eventually.
It's coming. It's coming to Steam soon. It's like a whole thing.
If you ever want to play Marathon for free, it's available. It is just available for free on the internet.
Yeah, well, they're doing a Steam build that'll have all 3 of them as like one thing soon. I can't remember what it's called. It's also on iOS and Android, so you can play it completely on your phone if you're a
I'll post the link to ALF1. ALF1 is literally just like, Bungie doesn't care and said, yeah, sure, go ahead and take our game for free and put it on the internet.
Yeah, it's like they don't know how the fuck they're gonna monetize this series, so fuck it.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'll have to check these out. Huh?
It's really I keep all 3 of them installed because sometimes I just really want to go play Marathon again.
There is one on Steam. I don't know the name of it though, but if you want to play it on like Steam Deck, they're gonna be all 3 there, and they'll be perfect. Because I played the iOS port they put out recently of the first one, and it's pretty good. Again, you're playing it on an iPhone, so your mileage may vary of how much you like the controls, but
yeah.
I can't stand playing a first-person shooter on the phone. I don't get how people do it. But hey, you do you. With that, this is the episode, folks. Take it easy. 48. Penis.
Vulva. Aimbot.